Okay.
Just flexes the arrows out of his body.
So what happened is because your chi, right? You just expelled so much of it. It's still resonating in your body. So what happened is the arrows went in you, and then they just like popped out. The energy from your chi reflected the arrows. They still did severe damage.
Does the chi have like a physical form that we can see also?
Remember, it's my first time encountering this too.
This is happening within his body,
Okay.
but when he was healing, man, this lore. When he was healing Therese, you could see
like some light beaming or something.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah, you saw some Dragon Ball Z shit. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
DBZ. But I'm okay with him doing that.
DBZ chi.
You're not even sure that's magic.
I'm just just wandering around some grain right now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm stable.
Yes.
That's
Stabilized.
my turn, right?
That's not bad. Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah, you were a nice job. Clutch dice rolls. We're going to Vegas.
That's basically the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yogala.
1 hit point.
1 hit point.
Can we zoom out on the map?
Yes, we can.
Whoa, shit, dude, strats.
Whoa. Still not on the map.
Yes.
Oh, you want
ran so far away.
So far away. So I'm pretty close. So basically, what I want to do is go from the sides. You know what I mean? Like kind of like do like a little circle around and try to attack these assassins from the side.
Okay.
And so I have to like keep a safe distance from them to do that while still sneaking is my goal right now.
Okay, so what we do, like if you, let's say you want to move from the side.
Yeah.
Like the way we do diagonal movement is, it's 10 feet.
Yeah.
So, like if you wanted to move 30 feet to the side, what I would do is I would like 10, 20, 30. That's where I would put you.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's what I'm doing.
You can go like this. You can like go that way if you want.
Yeah.
You tell me how you want to move.
No, that diagonal's where I want to be.
Okay. You are there.
Yeah. Still sneaking.
Do you just want to move? Is there anything else you want to do?
I mean, I know this is weird, but I like lick the top of my hand.
Like a cat? Like, whoop.
Maybe like a cat. You could say that, but that's just what my impulse did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting weird, man.
I have a role playing question for you.
Yeah.
Kyle Bossman.
Yeah.
Do you think this experience will have lasting implications on Yogala?
I'm afraid this has awakened something within Yogala.
Okay.
Are you gonna start getting a whole bunch of like plastic surgery to look like a cat?
We don't know. I mean, there's no saying where this is gonna go.
Is that the end of your turn?
Ben told me I felt like I had whiskers coming out of my face in the last episode.
You brought this.
Well,
He is
keep in
reaping what you
mind,
have sown.
you were traumatized growing up, okay?
Yes.
And
An orphaned boy.
right, you don't have a lot of outside interaction.
Yeah.
This combined with sort of the shock and adrenaline rush of what happened in the few months, like you said, you're not an adventurer.
So I can still cool off from
Right.
this for in a
Well,
moment.
yeah, but
okay.
you run with it however you want. This
Yeah.
is like a car crash, right?
Yeah.
That's how your body's reacting. So
Okay.
you're kind of buying into this stuff.
Okay, so actually, like when I licked my hand, I felt like that was weird, and I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Again.
Okay. So you felt shame.
Not shame, just like, God, what was that? What was that? You go. What was this?
You refer to yourself in the third person.
Yeah.
You call it.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Excellent. Okay. Makater, you and your grain are up.
Isn't it your turn?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Therese.
You're right.
We're gonna have the
Therese. We're gonna have the kinks. We're gonna have the kinks.
We're gonna have to
Therese is
change
studying
Larson.
spells.
De-rusting.
All right.
Something good is about to happen, everybody.
Let me just hang on. I gotta check this.
This is always something good.
Well, we'll see.
This is like Panther Party. This is like a combo attack about to
Alas, I
happen.
do not have Panther Party right now. All right. I kind of wanted. I mean, they all know where I am. So.
Yeah, they see us.
They sure do.
Okay, without saying anything first this time, but perhaps this guy, because I've been retaining contact, so I don't suppose with my thing I can just talk to them and they can talk to me. I can't like read their minds or anything. So I'm gonna do on that same guy. I'm gonna do chill touch again.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Gotta say, Ian, I was really expecting something more than that.
I was thinking it through, but then I was like,
All right.
All right.
So
But I got other ideas.
I'm
17.
going to do chip. 17.
Oh, well, plus my thing. So
That's
20.
successful.
So I hit him for 1d8 necrotic. Where's my d8?
Necrotic.
You can do it unlimited times.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
7 again.
Nice.
Is he gonna die?
Let's see.
Cause I wanna be. I'm in his mind. And I go. I can feel it. I can feel you dying.
My favorite music is necrotic jazz.
Necrotic strike.
Not yet dead.
Okay. I say. I feast on your pain.
And this guy was the screamer earlier.
I can
This
feel
was the
your
screamer.
fear.
Yeah.
So I need to make another check real
I can
quick.
feel
Okay.
your fear. You will die cowardly.
So, Therese, something you're doing that I really like is you're not only attacking these people with weird, gross spells, you're trying to get inside their head. You're playing a psychological game.
Yeah.
So, this would they are very trained. They are highly trained, but after the first successful attack, especially because it wasn't of this physical realm, it fucked with them. It's not something they're used to seeing. Despite some history that conflicts with that, this particular group has not seen this stuff. And so, being so close to death and feeling their entire body go cold as if their blood was made of ice, this person, this assailant, does not want to endure it anymore. Takes out a small knife, slits their throat,
Oh my god.
falling from the tree, sort of backwards, so they land like this. Let me just change this thing.
Hardcore.
Yeah,
I want to do
Hold on.
another thing too.
I know.
In a second.
You always got.
What just happened?
So, can I have just everyone please make a quick perception check?
Yeah.
Uh,
19?
13.
15.
19.
2.
Everyone except Law
Mm-hmm.
notices that as soon as the corpse hits the grass below, it starts dissolving.
Into
Oh.
tar.
It starts bubbling.
Okay, do we have knowledge of the nightingales?
We know the nightingale thing, right?
So, you know of the nightingales. You've never seen them.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard stories. You've heard stories about how they die.
Okay.
But, so you have an idea. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh my god, it's definitely this.
Yeah.
You have a strong idea based on evidence that you've heard. As adventurers, or in your case, Yugala as a scholar, if you will. Their skin starts bubbling, and it gets more and more violent over time until all that's left is a skeleton. But it's not white bones. It's like a thick tar is clinging to the bones, and just tatters of their silver and purple armor are clinging to their bones, and they're almost crying out in pain, like the skeleton is reaching up toward the sky.
I'm watching.
Happens
this.
very quickly. This happens all in a matter of seconds.
Okay.
I'm watching this from the side of the thing, and I'm like smiling. I'm like really enjoying watching this guy just dissolve.
I notice it and I'm disturbed.
I just go, what is this witchcraft?
Can I have you make an intelligence check, Nicator?
What the hell?
Intelligence check. Ba, 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 ba.
Please pass this, Brad.
Oh!
God damn
Oh
it.
no.
We only roll once twice. Oh,
So,
fantastic.
Nicator,
Mm-hmm.
you've had quite an adventure.
Oh, yeah.
You think that Therese did this to his body. You've never seen power like this.
You did this, you witch!
Not only do you think this,
You hear me laughing in your head. And I
you
go, "That's
are
right."
you are equal
That's
amounts you are equal amounts angry and scared
No,
of Therese.
blimey. Stay away from me, freak.
Unless
Gladly.
something significant changes, you would feel uncomfortable adventuring in her presence. Keep that in mind.
I hear him screaming that, and I go, "That's right. I did that.
No, blimey.
Oh my god.
I did that, and I loved it."
Whoa.
It's disturbing. I'm disturbed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting dark, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not comfortable.
So wait, the next other one is more than 30 feet from me, right?
Let's measure it out.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is everything we ever needed.
Yeah. More than 30 feet.
Okay, how many feet, sorry?
35 feet, roughly.
That other one is?
Yeah.
If I went to the other tree, would they be close enough, or?
We can see. They'd be, the closest one would be exactly 33 away if you went to the closest tree.
Okay. Because it's still my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I move there.
shit. What is happening?
Oh my god.
He's
Sorry.
moving to that tree anyway that you just took him away from.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Okay. I think it was up one more actually. Yeah. So yeah, I'll move to that tree behind it if possible, like where the guy just died. And then
Oh, you're gonna be out of 30.
Oh,
if
I'm
you
out
do
of
that.
30 if I do that?
Yeah.
30's not that much.
What's
I
the
mean,
range?
away from the bad guy. I can only talk to people's minds that are 30 feet away from me. I want to mess with them.
You won't be directly behind the tree.
But as long as I'm within 30 feet of the guy, but still, like, in cover. Like, can I go to the top side of the tree? Like, right above the dead guy?
What's that?
Oh, wait, there's another one over there. Never mind.
You can't move this far.
Yeah. Never mind. I say to Nicator, I say into Nicator's mind, I say, start screaming about how there's a demon on the loose that's causing this to die, and their masters lied to them. Their masters sent them on a fool's errand against a god.
There's a demon! It was a trap all along! Run for your lives!
So
Hold
you're
on a
just gonna do
second.
exactly what she
Very
says?
good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Ooh,
I
there,
take,
yeah. I'm scared, man.
I take issue with this.
I'm scared, dude.
But you did not at all want to cooperate with her one turn
All right,
ago.
all right,
Well,
all right. I say all that,
this.
and then I say, do it or I'll do to you what I did to him. That fix it?
So you're using intimidation.
Okay.
Or deception.
Let's roll for it. Either way.
Yeah, either.
I prefer deception because I'm better at it. But up to you. I mean, I'm good at intimidation too.
I'm gonna say intimidation.
All right.
You are saying you were forcefully
I'm
saying this.
intimidating him
Yeah.
into saying
Yes.
what I wanted
Yes.
to say. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nat 20.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
There's no defense against that, I guess.
Plus 3.
Okay, so you have to stop. You can't just roll ones and twenties.
It's a very
Can someone
binary world.
Okay. All right.
This is the same dice I rolled terribly with in the last campaign.
Yeah.
Nicator,
Man, I
hold
am
on,
messed
hold on.
up.
So
Yeah, I'm really uncomfortable.
you think that
All I
that
wanted to
Therese is like possessing you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
All I
think
wanted
you were
to do
totally
is
out of
freak
it.
out and scream
Yes.
at these guys and
Yes.
freak them.
Yes. You will obey whatever she's commanding at this moment.
Okay. God, blimey, it's a trap! Run for your lives, it's a setup!
Tell them that they're up against a god.
Some sort of god or demon!
You've been lied to by your leaders.
So now do the assassins have to do a persuasion check against Brad?
They have to do an intelligence check.
Okay, against okay.
He's like using you as a pawn against these guys.
Okay. So the three remaining attackers.
Mm-hmm.
Two of them succeeded. They think that this guy is just a rambling idiot and are not taking his words. He might as well just be spouting gibberish.
Yeah.
The other one, this one,
Uh-huh.
can you all make a perception check, please?
Yeah.
19.
12.
21.
7.
Everyone except Paul sees the attacker, clad in the same purple and silver armor as the one who disintegrated, disappear into a cave.
Please make Captain
Into a
Flint's death as
cave.
prolonged as possible, would you?
Not
Quite
bad,
the
not
douche
bad.
he is. That's my voice.
A cave ahead, a cave ahead.
Cool. End of turn.
Nicator, it's your go. You're still holding the grain in your.
Yeah, I still got the grain.
Yeah.
Just like knee deep in
Are you
grain,
admiring my hat?
screaming about.
If not, you should be.
I take cover by law, by the wagon,
That's by me too, by the way.
and the witch.
Would you want to be by me?
So.
Scared for my life.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, like that.
Okay. You kind of. I'm assuming you kind of assume the same stance that you had at the beginning of the fight, where your back is pressed against the cart.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets over there, I go like this. I go.
Give a shit.
Indecision.
Can I have you make a wisdom saving throw?
Not good. 8.
So what happens is you run over to where Therese and Law are, but as soon as you see Therese do that little wave, chill runs up your spine,
Oh, blimey.
You need not hesitate.
and you
I
want to
assure
run
you
away.
will be
You want to
fully
Okay.
credited in
retreat.
the dedication page of
So
my
you
almanac
start
once it's
dashing.
published.
Oh,
To
shit.
say, without whom this book
All the
of
way
is
down.
incredibly well
And you are just running away.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of here.
Can I try to grab
Very much appreciated.
before you end?
Yes, you
Oh.
can.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm
Grab.
gonna.
Make a dexterity check. Good call, by the way. Even
down,
if this
you
doesn't
fool.
succeed, take an point of inspiration for this.
Only if he succeeds?
No, even if he
Even
doesn't.
14.
Time, you'll need a better shield. I humbly suggest paying a visit to the old Crimson
Make a
Raiders
dexterity
Steakhouse.
check.
You'll need to
Whichever
take
one is
the
higher.
Brad.
Brad.
To dodge it.
Because you don't want to be greedy.
Oh, okay.
5.
No, he got caught.
So your fist like a monk, like you're grabbing a fish in the water. You just go, and you grab his wrist,
Like a
down.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
and you can't run away.
Okay.
Okay.
Let go of me.
Stay still.
So he's back up by him now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta move me back up there, I guess.
Turned around.
Nice.
Sick grab, Huber.
Good catch.
Nice.
Good catch.
I chuckle.
The two remaining assailants attack both Law and Nicator,
Oh
since
boy.
they're so close to each other. What is your armor class, Law?
12.
What is your armor class, Nicator?
14.
That armor.
Oh, and because I'm behind the cart there going like over me.
Nicator, the attack on you misses.
Yes.
Law, you get hit once again.
Again, Law has
I only
1
had 1
HP.
hit point.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's dead.
So,
So when you stuck out your arm to grab Nicator, the arrow goes into your forearm. And it's pushed through. So you've got 3 arrows in your body right now. Oh no, the other 2 bounced out. I'm sorry, you have 1 arrow in your body. But it's like it punctured all the way through.
and I have the original arrow, right? In the leg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have 2 arrows in your body. Yeah.
I say with my mouth to Nicator, I whisper, I go, being your friend is a dangerous occupation.
I will have friends.
Clearly, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Nicator, like, he doesn't feel any guilt over this?
That's up to him to decide.
Let's consult the sheet.
I just go down
Consult the sheet?
unconscious.
Yeah, how do you
immediately.
feel right now?
Shot through the arm,
I'm-
Yeah.
passes
Yeah.
out.
I'm
It's
a
lost a lot
little
of
upset. I'm not like freaking out about it. I'm just like, oh, doof.
Would you say you're
blimey.
more you're still more concerned about Therese and her witchcraft?
Yeah, I guess that makes
Yes,
sense.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I say, wake him up, idiot.
Law, roll your death saving throw.
Here we go. Have to be Law.
Oof.
Nice.
10 on the kiss swap.
That's 1. That's 1.
Success, baby.
Is it a...
So you mark a
First to
success.
3.
Oh, it's just a saving throw. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
strength or dexterity?
No,
No, it's
just
a-
raw d20.
It's raw d20. 10
Raw
or
numbers,
above.
baby.
So your chances are better of succeeding by 1 or whatever.
Yogala.
So, am I familiar with how far an enemy like this could see? Basically, I need to know what kind of range I should keep from them, and I'm not sure if my character would even know what kind of range I should keep from them.
So, unfortunately, mechanically, it works very much like a video game, like Metal Gear Solid, where they have vision cones and
Yeah,
you can only
yeah.
see a certain amount of distance. But the way that you have to picture it is like real life, right? So, you assume that if you can see them, they can see you.
Okay.
And you have terrible eyesight.
No, I'm sick cat eyesight.
Correct.
Oh wait, do you have dark vision right now?
He just thinks he's a cat, and somehow this belief has made him see exceptionally well.
I'm afraid I still have to take another diagonal turn away.
Okay, where would you like to move?
So like, up 3, over 1, and then up 2.
So you're
5,
zigzagging.
10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. Like this?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Okay.
The rise run
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
or whatever.
Um,
You could hit those guys.
I don't think so.
You got magics.
Use the magic.
That magic missile probably like 160 feet, love.
Can we see him now?
Range.
Oh, yeah.
Is self.
You're
no,
back.
No. So I'm not doing magic missile. I'm gonna do burning hands. So I gotta get close.
Oh yeah, that's like a.
It's a really
15-foot
crazy
cone
spell.
Or whatever.
Yeah. But it
Magic
has
Missile does have
3d6.
120 feet.
Dude, you got to get like up behind those trees
Wait,
and
it
burn
says
those trees.
it says
down.
range self.
Wait, are you looking at burning hands or?
Burning hands.
I'm looking
Oh, yeah,
at
yeah.
Magic Missile.
Yeah,
Magic
yeah,
Missile
yeah.
has 120 feet.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna waste it on magic missile.
I
I'm
see
going for the
burning
kill.
hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for the kill.
These cards are pretty slick.
Yeah.
These are way better than the other ones that I had. Or no,
Oh yeah,
let's see,
everybody. Yeah,
let's see.
we got some cool D&D cards today, and they're actually like really nice for
Oh,
keeping
cool.
track of your spells.
Yeah.
So basically, Kyle and I got both the cards that are all the mage spells, and he told me all the spells that he wanted, and I got out all the cards, and so that way I don't have to constantly look up spells, which is very nice.
Yeah, so what that means is it comes out of you in a 15-foot cone in front of you.
Yeah. So I'm trying to sneak up.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do? Any gestures you'd like to make?
No. I'm trying to I'm honestly trying to stealth this.
So you are sneaking.
Yeah.
Okay, can I have you make a stealth check, please?
Absolutely. Oh.
Nat 4.
That is a. No, I think it gets worse than that. That's a 3.
Oh, it's a non-nat.
Yeah.
Unnatural 3.
So you don't know that they can see you perfectly, and that like they don't know why you're like sliding around being all weird.
Okay.
They're not really worried about you at the moment.
Sure.
But they're totally aware of every single movement you're making.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool, blimey.
Therese,
Ah,
your turn.
it's my turn. I'm gonna save my spell slot. Spell slot, and they're too far away to mess with their minds. But I'm gonna chill touch the one bottom right,
Okay.
What's the range on that thing?
120 feet.
That's not a bad spell.
That thing is OP.
Chill touch rules. I mean, it doesn't do that much damage.
I said no to chill touch. I didn't even want it. I didn't even
Sure,
want it.
chill
Big mistake,
touch.
Bossman.
No, I wanted to
Yeah.
make
Go ahead and
odors.
Make what?
Odors.
Oh, almost a nat 20. It was 14
Yeah.
plus 17.
You hit.
Cool.
Nice.
Damage roll. Henry Rollins.
Throw an 8 up there.
6.
Nice.
Very nice.
Get us out of this.
I wish I could mess with this guy's head, but I want to stay safe behind this cart. And I just go to Nicator. I'm like, wake up the dwarf. Wake up the dwarf. Stop shuddering. It's fine. God.
I feel like I'm in a Scooby-Doo episode. or
Yeah,
something.
we are.
I keep like looking over at the bones of that dead guy. I'm like fascinated with these bones.
Good.
Cool.
I'm like really into it.
Keter, it's your turn.
I try to resuscitate the dwarf.
Nice.
Resuscitate the dwarf.
Okay.
Stabilize.
I love D&D
Make a medicine
so much.
skill check, please.
Negative.
-1. What do you got?
Negative. Still got it. I got it.
Oh yeah, my numbers are wrong sometimes.
8. It's no
Damn
good,
it,
Brad.
dude.
So, what you're trying to do is you actually still have the sack of grain.
In my hand, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move this sack of grain.
Never dropped
Ooh,
it.
look at that.
And you are trying to stuff the grain
Wait, you can move the
in.
drawings?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
You're trying to stuff the grain into Law's wounds.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Gotta pack those wounds.
Yeah.
Plug it.
Makes sense.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Okay, I get that. Does it work?
I'm watching it and I'm like, this is
No.
a bad idea.
Okay.
It's not working.
So as he's stuffing like the
But I don't
grain
see-
into the wounds, like blood is just like pouring out around the grain.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I like glance over and I'm just like, but I don't say anything.
Next.
I just picture your character going,
Hmm.
well, that didn't work. Just figuring out life. Beautiful little
Just
cherub,
stumbling.
baby.
Just
figuring it
stumbling.
out.
So what's happening is the attackers think that you're killing Law, and so they're just gonna let you do that. They're one is going to attack Yogala, and one is going to attack Therese.
Nice. And I'm still like covered under the wagon, right?
Yes.
Like, by the way.
Armor class 9.
Yeah, you're hit.
Okay.
12. These mics are good.
2 damage.
Okay. I can take it.
What happens is an arrow cuts your cheek. Deep gash.
Sick.
Going to leave a scar. You think you've lost 2 of your whiskers. On the left-hand side.
Okay. I'm thrown a little off balance.
And it hurt extra because those are your feet.
Yeah.
Excellent. The attack missed you, Teresa. I don't know if I already said that.
No, you did not.
But,
Get back to my men, and we're gonna come back with reinforcements.
next.
And you
we
and
have
everyone in this disgusting village, all your men, all the women, and all the children.
Nice.
Nice.
Back from the brink.
Okay, so he just needs one more.
One more. He's got 4 more chances.
Hear you over the sound
3, I guess.
Yogala,
Yep.
your turn again.
The upper left-hand corner of the tree to my north is where I want to stay for the rest of this turn.
The one up there?
Yeah. No longer sneaking. So I still have my super speed activated.
Right. So you want to go here,
No, I want to like take cover behind the tree.
like here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming you want to face the attackers.
Yeah. In fact, frantically, I'm opening my spell book to make sure I remember how to do Burning Hands.
Okay. So.
Because that one I don't do very often, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration because you're playing into your character, but something
Yeah.
I like to do is incorporate this mechanically.
You okay? So for some of my spells, I should look it up and remember it before I
Right,
do it. Yeah,
right.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Are you okay with that?
I'm
rule?
way okay with that.
Okay.
So you're just carrying around like someone else's book all the time?
Mhm.
Like,
Well, part of wizards, you gotta have a spell
no,
book.
yeah. It's like some old guy's book.
Okay. All right. Take some breaths. Focus on your hands. Okay.
Imagine them warming up.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god, I love these.
So you are sort of frantically flipping through this book,
Yeah.
trying to find this book, trying to make sure you remember it. You feel like you're going on stage for the first time.
Yeah.
Something like that. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it. I just find the page, get it down, make sure that I remember how to do that spell.
Decatur, you're up.
I say, enough of this.
Uh-oh.
I pull out my sword
Whoa.
Okay.
and I try to stealthily sneak up to the far right tree.
Yell enough of this.
Enough of this. No, I didn't say it loud though.
Okay.
I was like, enough of this. And I just pull it out.
They see you.
I'm behind the cart, dude. And it's dark.
Not really.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
8 plus 5 is 13.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh no.
Been wearing these headphones so long, they're like
So
warming me
5,
up.
8.
So, as you try to sneak, you actually trip over Law's body
Damn it,
and fall
Law.
on your face.
Oh!
I like how your rolls are super supporting your RP.
Oh yeah.
Being
Oh
a
yeah. It's
clumsy
beautiful,
moron.
baby.
I feel so. I want to talk to you about this very quickly, Brad. I feel bad. I feel like I'm making you this dumb klutz.
That's
but
what he is.
It seems to be working out.
just rolling that
to
way,
your
man.
Yeah,
character.
that's just the way it
Yeah.
goes,
Okay.
man.
All right. I'm sorry. That is what
The
happened.
assassins don't see you as a threat.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been working out.
That's his power.
Yeah.
They think you're a
No one
dunce until they're
suspects
dead.
you.
Yeah. Well,
How
hopefully
far
we
did
have
he
yet
get?
to see.
Or
Not
does he
far.
not?
I tripped over Huber.
Right. So basically, you just landed on the other side.
I took one step
Okay.
and tripped.
Do you still
pretty
have the
much.
grain with you?
Yes, grain is still in my hand.
Loves that grain.
All right. There you are.
Okay.
It is now the assailant's turn. One is going to attack Yogala.
Yep.
One is going to attack Therese.
Damn it.
Does the tree give me an advantage?
No.
Okay.
for reasons that I can't disclose.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh man. Oh man.
You just rolled 3 times.
Yeah, for a reason.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So,
Reinforcements.
Oh, God, I hope not.
no.
This is taking 3 episodes to kill one of these guys.
in a miraculous turn of events, one of the assailants is so like enthralled and confounded by Nikator's behavior
Yeah.
that she does something
Gee.
that's never been done in the history of her life by any of her kind. She is getting ready to shoot her bow while she's looking at you, and she accidentally lets go, and the arrow hits her ally. Yes.
That's how bad you rolled?
That's how bad I rolled.
That sounds like a
That's how
crit
bad I
one.
rolled.
That's pretty
Sounds like
cool.
a critical failure to me.
Nice.
Oh, that's funny.
That'd be a good name for our group. The critical failures.
So we all see this happen.
You actually. Whoops.
Whoa,
I fucked up
negative
the numbers.
50.
I'm sorry. Hang on.
Hit points for
Damage.
days. Bosman real interested in getting these inside scoops on this character here.
Oh, because I can read
You're
the
just
screen.
like wrapped on it.
Yeah.
So. You don't see it happen.
But we hear it?
You hear it.
Okay.
You hear a cry of pain. The cry sounds like a man, a human male.
Does the other assassin apologize?
Does she say anything?
No.
Oh, okay. They're hardcore.
They are communicating in a way that you do not understand.
Whoa.
Next,
Starting to like this kid, man.
saving throw time.
Oh yeah, here we go. Live.
13.
There it is.
A lot.
3 in a row.
Bam.
Can I ask, Law, what do you do when you rise?
Grain? You didn't have grain shoved into you. Yeah, that makes sense.
I did my best, mate. I'm sorry.
I'm just happy the grain wasn't like some mystical weird grain that like kills anything it touches or some shit like that. Because you never know with Lars. I think I was a drunk.
So do I just have
Never
one
forget
hit
Lars.
point?
What's that?
When I come back, do I have 1 hit point?
Yes, you have 1 hit point.
Wow.
I'm worried, like, I spent all this time, like, fleshing out all these other characters. I'm worried that Lars is gonna be the one that's remembered.
Oh, absolutely.
Lars is the legend.
Yeah.
In his bag of green.
Okay.
He died. He's so sad.
Immediately.
Yogala,
He
it's your
just knew
turn.
he was worthless.
Okay, I'm gonna dash forward to the northmost assassin
Okay.
and
Do nothing.
burning hands all the way up this tree.
Whoa.
Oh, aiming at both of them.
My spell allows me to do dash as a bonus.
I see.
Yep. So you're gonna,
They're more than 15 feet away from each other, so I can
Oh,
only do one.
I see.
so you, basically, the way that I'm envisioning this, and tell me if this is not what you want to do.
Yeah.
You're casting Burning Hands. You're basically, like, putting your hands upward and just, like, blasting the tree.
The entire tree, yeah.
It, like, trying to encompass as much, many of, the, like, the branches and the leaves as you can.
Yeah, it's called a 15-foot cone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a cone.
I'm just going to read the spell real quick.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Burning Hands, a first level evocation. As you hold your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 50-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save and half as much damage on a successful one. The fire ignites any flammable objects.
So that tree's gonna burn regardless.
Yes.
Nice.
So this is actually a really good idea. Flammable objects in the air that aren't being worn or carried, and it could also be terrible.
Yeah.
Catastrophic.
Yes, catastrophic. So I need to make a dexterity saving
I
throw.
see
for
this and I
this
start
illusion.
laughing to myself. I'm just like,
What is your? You probably don't know your spell saving throw.
I do not. What would that be? What kind of math do I have to do for that?
it's probably.
I always forget it. I
It's
always
probably
forget it.
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spell casting.
That sounds right. That
A
sounds
tie
right.
saving throw is 8
Check the
plus
book.
proficiency plus wisdom.
So yeah, that probably makes
Wizard
sense.
is
Sure, you could try to steal the fur from a bully
Spellcasting ability 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier. That's your spell save.
So 10 plus what? Plus 10 plus intelligence, please.
You'll want
So it's 13.
Okay.
yeah, you can write that on there.
Cool.
Successful.
Your spell attack modifier for future reference is your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier, so it's 5.
Successful. So it's
Yeah, I got that
you do Kyle either roll 3d6 or roll a d6 3 times.
Yeah.
And then have that number.
Here we go. Here's number 1,
Round up.
2, 5. I got 7. One more. That's 11 total damage.
Nice.
And what did you mean round up?
So
You're dividing in half because he.
right.
Oh, because he was successful. Cool,
Right.
cool, cool.
So that'd actually be 6.
Cool.
Okay. But what happens is because you are using the environment to your advantage, you actually burn down the thing that the branch that the attacker was standing on.
Yeah.
So they fall. They have to make another dexterity saving throw, because they're way up in this giant tree. So they don't take fall damage.
Cool.
So here's another dexterity saving throw. They fail.
Nice.
Somewhere,
Roll a d6 2 more times.
somewhere, Lilia shed a tear.
1, 2.
Can I have you roll a raw d20, please?
Oh boy, yeah. That's a 9.
He's weak. Now finish him off with a melee strike.
Well, your idea was good and very successful, and not only breaking the legs of your attacker, but doing a severe amount of damage to them. The fire lands on the grass below and starts spreading.
Nice. Yes, yes, yes,
The
yes.
forest is burning.
This is good.
The flames are engulfing everything around them at a terrifying rate.
Sure pass. Stunning riposte. Now collect the fur.
What will happen?
In addition to
Will our
making for
heroes be
spectacular
engulfed in the flame?
decoration, I shall stun the
Oh my
fur
god, dude.
Already?
What?
The suspense. Thanks for watching.
No, it's not
everybody.
over. It's not over.
No, you did that like a
I
cheat.
just sorry.
It's the closer.
Next time I'm lost.
Yeah.
No, I know.
okay,
It's gonna be an
alright.
exciting 10 minutes.
Now
No,
it
we're not
feels like a
done yet.
bonus. Now it
What
feels
will
like a
happen?
bonus.
Yeah,
What
you
will
get extra
happen?
time.
We'll find out
Yeah.
right now. That seemed like an ending.
That sample will
All
do
right.
admirably.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, that makes sense. That's why it felt like 45 minutes.
Nicator,
Yeah.
it's your turn. The flames are rapidly approaching. They are not quite at you during this turn.
Which they're spreading to us.
Yeah, so basically what happened to
These
kind
are
of
really fast flames.
yeah, suspend your disbelief a little bit.
All right.
So the fire got shot into the tree. The flaming branches fell down. They lighted the grass on fire. It's kind of spreading out in a circle.
So like around them.
Yes.
Is it getting close to the other enemy?
Heck yeah.
I will show you where the flames are at right now.
Can you make a circle? Oh my god.
So it's spreading that
Best.
way.
Yes. In fact, Kyle,
Yeah, I'll take some fire
you
damage.
take 5 fire damage.
Oh, that's a death.
Whoa.
Pass out.
He's dead and burned. His corpse is on fire.
It's not looking good.
Oh my god, dude.
It's not looking good. That's where the flames are at right now.
Yeah.
They're going to spread, like the entire circumference is going to spread 20 feet every round.
God,
so
I
after
wish you were-
everybody's goes.
I wish you were close enough to me. I want to ask you what it feels like.
Did the one that got shot fall from the tree, or is he still in it?
He's still in the tree,
Okay.
but seeing the fire and afraid that like his tree's going to catch on fire and he's going to be in trouble, he jumps down from the
Whoa.
tree. And I could just do this on his turn, but he's going to do it anyway. I'm just going to do it now. We're kind of breaking sequence here. But he's running away. You all get an attack of opportunity if you want to attack him.
He's running away.
I'm sorry. She's running away.
No,
Yes, I
the
wanna-
he-
I
the
wanna
she
throw
was
my
the one who
dart.
shot
You want to throw your dart.
wanna
I'm going to
throw
let you
my
go
dart.
first. Throw your dart.
Wait, Ben, I want the other assassin to take fire damage too if I'm taking fire damage.
The other assassin is dead.
Oh, you killed
Oh.
him.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
That was not made
Oh.
clear. That's on me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The other, so like what the sequence of events with that assassin
Yeah.
is took the burning hands damage, took the
Yeah.
fall damage, and then the fire finished it off.
Cool.
I did not explain that very well. I'm sorry.
That
but
one was the female one. The one that's running is the
yeah,
male.
Before-
this one's dead.
Before I throw my dart, can I look and see what the hell these enemies are?
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
want.
to look at them.
Okay, so you do get a clear
Yeah.
look. So here's what it is. This attacker is wearing purple and silver armor. I'm going to have a picture of this armor very soon. But basically, they're wearing a hood. The hood is entirely purple except for a silver tip. Okay? They also have a silver mask covering their mouth. All you can see is the nose and the eyes. And even that is not very well visible because the top of the hood is kind of shadowing the face.
Okay, I'm aiming my dart for the eyeball. The left eyeball.
This can be 20.
Do they
Get
look
ready for
like
the 20,
humans
Ben.
under there, or what?
What's that?
Does their eye and nose look like human eye and nose?
You can't tell.
Okay.
Oh,
That is a 22.
Not a nat 20, just a 22.
Your dart flies with grace, accuracy, and force. It's thrown so hard and so perfectly that the dart goes through the eye and pops out the back of the skull.
Law is just like...
It's a dark player, dude.
So, conundrum. It may be a conundrum for you. It may not be. I just want to throw this out there. You see the dart land in the ground 10 feet. I'll make a drawing. 10 feet away from the assassin. I don't know if you want to go after it or not. I'm just telling you where it is.
But that's a kill, yeah?
That's a kill.
Death.
All of the assassins are dead.
So combat's over.
I run up.
Combat is over.
Cool. There's a potential to save
We
me
did
now,
it!
which is a
Yes.
good thing.
I
That was
run-
clutch. We needed that throw.
I run over to the first one that died.
The bones?
Actually, no, wait. I run over to the bones of the new one that just died.
In
Yeah.
the fire.
No. The one
Oh,
that he
okay.
just killed with the dart.
Sure.
Yeah.
I run over and I sit next to the corpse.
Okay.
And I watch the bubbles as it bubbles down.
Yes.
And then once it's done bubbling, I like, because I have gloves on, I think. Or I take my dagger and I pick up one of the bones and I look at it.
Okay.
I'm curious
Meanwhile,
about these
there's a
bones.
raging
Yeah,
fire in
I
the forest.
immediately
Yeah,
run
that's why I
to
ran over
save
there.
Yogala. I jump into the flames to save Yogala.
With 1 hit point.
Yeah, with 1 hit point to try to get the body and like jump in, get the body,
You
jump
toss
out.
it and then
Yeah.
just burn?
Yeah, I know.
Can I have you make a dexterity saving throw and a strength saving throw?
Can I help him?
Yeah.
Wow.
2 people pulling the body out.
Are you pulling the body out, or is he picking it up? Sorry, I'm at.
He's like,
What
it's
are
like
you
a
doing?
dive, roll, throw kind of combo, if I'm understanding.
It's a jump in, grab and throw.
Like throw
Who are you
out,
throwing? You're just trying to throw it out of the circle of
Throwing
flames.
Yogala out of the circle. of
and I'll
flames.
try to catch him.
This is a coordinated attack.
Yeah,
or
this
like-
is like some. Okay, wait a minute.
Escapades over
All
here.
right. First things first.
Yeah.
6 on dexterity saving.
Okay. What was the strength?
Didn't roll that yet.
11.
Okay, so you succeeded on the strength saving throw. The dexterity saving throw was to see how effectively you could kind of dart around the flames. Very unsuccessful.
Got the elevator working.
You have
now,
1
Bill.
hit point, correct?
Great. Now, simply
You're
ascend to the
down.
safe house.
Fire!
And in fact,
There's just 2
all
bodies.
right. Sorry, I gotta move some characters around. So
I'm watching that body, dude.
Yeah.
you're all a bunch of idiots. You're like, oh my god. Okay.
I see someone hurt. I
Yeah.
run to
No,
save
that's
them.
cool. I
Yeah.
appreciate what you did.
Yeah.
It wasn't in your favor.
Yeah.
And I actively,
there.
if you don't help yourself,
Yeah.
I stated that outright.
You are here waiting for the throw. You watch Law succumb to the flames,
Oh no.
burning in the fire. One thing at a time, though. Hold on a second. Let's go back to Therese. You dip your dagger. You like poke at it, right?
I'm like studying the bone. I'm trying to set because I want to take one. I want to take one of these bones, but I don't know if it's gonna like rout my hand off if I
Make
touch
a dexterity saving throw.
Any donated organs in
I really like dexterity saving throws. You haven't guessed.
16.
You're very lucky.
Okay.
So what ends up happening is the black goo, the liquid, the tar-like substance. As soon as your dagger touches it, it shoots almost like a bolt of lightning. Not quite that fast, but for dramatic effect. Up the blade and up the handle of your dagger, and you let go of it just in time.
Whoa.
It totally consumes the dagger, and then the dagger itself disintegrates.
Oh,
I,
you're down 1 dagger.
I mean, I had to. I jump back, and I watch it like, and I just start laughing. It's like.
Nicator, is there any response you have to this scene?
You have to save us.
Just like, cold blimey, what am I gonna do?
Every time,
Yeah.
cold blimey.
Next time you're bleeding.
Oh god.
So the fire is raging in front of me, and 2 people are in it.
Yeah, and they're unconscious.
Oh my
Burning
God.
alive.
There's like nothing I
Burning
could
alive.
do.
How much HP you got left? You got 6 HP.
Yeah,
Come
I
on, Brad.
attempt. I jumped through the fire.
You just get in the fire too.
Yeah.
Drag him out of
And
the
I
fire.
attempt to pull Yogal out first.
Okay. He's lighter. Yogala is lighter.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Please be huge. Let's go.
Nice.
That's successful. You
Yeah,
were
it's nice.
successful.
3.
Right.
And it's successful enough, so there are different kinds. Sometimes there are different kinds of successes. It's successful enough where you don't take any damage. I don't know what comes over you. You've been a bumbling idiot this entire time, but it's almost like you move so gracefully, you're almost floating above the flames. They can't even touch you.
Nice.
You are directly. I so love this program. You are
Right outside it.
right outside it, like within arm's reach of Yogala. Keep in mind, the flames are still spreading.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now what is he? Are you pulling them out? Or
Yeah,
what?
pull us out.
I got him out, yeah.
Are you like picking him up? So the
I
one
picked Yogal up.
you're picking Yogala up. Okay.
Just drag. Just drag.
Just drag.
Just drag them
drag.
both.
Just
Safer.
drag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drag
so
them both out.
Yeah, I'm trying
you're
to
within
drag
arm's
Yogal out.
reach. You don't. You're light enough. You're old enough, frail enough, and light enough that you
Yeah.
don't need to make it.
Oh yeah, this mofo
When,
weighs
when he's
300
trying to
pounds.
throw you,
I
that's
can't
a
pick him
different
up.
thing than like
jacked.
dragging.
Yeah.
So you're
jacked.
you're dragging him.
Yeah.
You move half as fast, but you are dragging him. Okay. Where are you dragging him to?
I am dragging him
The cave. Take us to the
towards
cave.
the cave.
Okay.
Where an enemy went.
All the enemies
Right.
are.
Oh god.
No, they're not there yet. Fire's
I actually,
scary.
for this, because you're dragging him to the cave, I kind of want to move this along. So can you just make one strength check?
Oh, he's gonna fail this.
Yep.
Yep.
1.
Were you a -1?
Yeah, for strength, yeah.
Okay, so you are attempting to drag Yogala to the cave. That did not go well. We
Right.
will narrate that in just a second. Uh,
I'm burning.
you are burning.
Do we do saving throws now? Like,
Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do it all at once.
Yeah. All right. So I'll do
You're
some.
gonna-
I'll do some saving
no,
throws too. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You actually, because you're out of the fire, I'm gonna handle you a little bit differently. You're currently out of fire.
Yeah.
Law is in the fire. I'm gonna have you roll until you either succeed or fail.
Okay.
16.
Nice.
Success.
17.
Nice.
Success.
Great rolls.
8.
Okay. Tied it up.
4. 13.
Oh my god!
19.
It's 19. 19. Jeez.
like hanging off the edge of
Oh my god, dude.
Oh man.
So, because I remember that Law, Law saved
You've
me.
been knocked
and I'm
out this
looking
like
over
3
at this.
times.
So I walk over toward.
Saving lives.
I'm not in much of a rush, but I walk over toward Law to like see if I can pull him out.
So you're telling me you kind of saunter over to like?
I mean, I
Law's
walk.
having
casual
trouble?
I don't like
Casual
run.
walk.
No
I
urgency.
like walk over.
Meanwhile,
Okay. You
Nicator
see
is
that-
like fumbling with,
With
the
you,
wizard's
yeah.
body.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I mean,
put you.
it's like 40 feet. It's gonna take me like 10 seconds to walk there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You are casually looking at Law burning alive.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll pull him out maybe.
Okay. Well. All right. So let's.
Yeah, I mean, like, if
let's
it takes the
let's
time.
change some things here. Hold on a second. So because we're out of combat, that actually makes this a little bit more complicated.
Oh no.
Fire
The
spreading.
spreading.
Yeah.
Fire, dude.
So the fire's spreading. I'm assuming you don't walk into the fire.
I don't walk into the fire.
So the fire. So what happens? I have to do Nicator and Yogala first.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So what happens is you are trying to drag Nicator, or you're trying to
Yogala?
drag Yogala. I'm sorry, and then you see Therese walk towards you,
Oh no.
and your fear gets the best of
Oh
you,
no.
Oh my god.
and you drop Yogala back into the fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a choice. Do you choose to just run back to the cave? Because if you do that choice, you don't have to make any checks. If you do something else, you might have to make a check.
I drop him back in the fire?
Yeah, out of fear, you're just like, oh.
Well, I get scared, then I try to grab him again.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom check.
I suppose, yeah, from his perspective, I'm like breathed in
Yeah.
flame, just like
Yeah.
walking
Yeah, I'm
very
like,
calmly
I'm like, oh god.
toward him.
Giggling at some blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Oh.
Oh boy.
It's a 0?
It's a fat
somehow?
6.
You are unable to summon the courage to save your friend.
I wish I could like stop fighting.
Good luck,
but I
mate!
can't.
So what does he do? Just kind of like
Yeah, don't you have
stand there and pee his
water
pants?
or ice
You
or
can
anything?
stand there, you can run away.
I could
How do you
still
choose
touch
to
I
interpret
see,
this
cool.
information?
fire, but it wouldn't.
I
do anything.
back off a little bit.
Okay, so you move back a few feet.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. 10 feet?
Yeah.
Is that good? Okay. Yogala, we're gonna do the same thing
Yeah,
for
here we
you that
go.
we just did for
Burn
Law.
save. Here we go.
All at once.
Oh,
So one.
No.
Just one is one insta
It's
death.
just, no, it's just a fail.
Okay.
14.
14.
Okay, tie it up.
That's a 5.
Don't you have inspiration too?
He
I
does.
That's a 6.
No.
I believe you have 2 inspiration.
I do. So we'll use one of those.
Okay.
16.
One to
Nice.
go.
12.
Okay.
All right, so wait, now you're stabilized but still burning to
I think
death?
just not dead.
Okay.
But you're still alive. You're just laying in the flames.
Yeah, so the way that we're gonna do it is you awake in the flames, and in a moment like this, right, where you're burning alive with the flames all around you,
Yeah.
you don't really have time
Yeah.
to think about your actions. You're not going to be like, well, what should I do in this situation?
Yeah.
Okay? You are just going to have an immediate response.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that that response is you are just going to try to leap out of the flames and run to the safest point possible.
Yes. Yes.
Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
That is going to apply to Law and to Yogala. Yogala, you are at the edge of the flames,
Yeah.
so this check for you is going to be less difficult than it is for Law, who is basically dancing with the devil.
Yeah.
I'm going to need both of you to make a dexterity check.
17.
That's a big ol' one.
Oh no!
So,
Flames!
They probably heard that one.
Law, we're going to do you first.
I love how the biggest
Get me out of
enemy
here.
was
You have a
the first one.
supernatural leap. You jump and land right next to Nicator.
Nicator thinks
40
you're trying to
feet.
get me out of there.
Oh,
But,
sure, mate.
Well done.
How do you know?
but,
Spiritual, felt it. I don't know.
what happens is you, Yogala, you're an old man.
Yeah.
You're 66 years old.
Yeah, which is not that old, by the way. If you're 66, you're not an old.
I'm
man.
not
human,
trying to
though.
make
Yeah.
fun of 66
Yeah,
year olds,
yeah.
but
Oh, we're 66-year-old fans out
But-
there.
My best
you know.
friends are 66.
you are not as nimble as some of these other adventurers.
No, not at all.
Due to your age, you try to jump. This is one of those moments where you feel the energy in your feet,
Yeah.
and you go and you try to jump and you just don't.
Your joints,
You just
Yeah.
kind of fall over.
your osteoporosis kicks in.
I'm
So-
gonna try to jump in the fire and save Yogala.
Walk next to the damn fire, you psycho! Don't jump in the fire! You have 1 hit point! You're not
Like, right
Hogger,
next
you
to it.
think!
That's his deal, though. No, he's like selfless.
Like right,
Yeah.
I'm not jumping into the center. I'm jumping
You're going like this.
right
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
edge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, alright.
Make,
I'm
make
gonna
it.
try to do like a slingshot. I'm gonna try to like fling him.
A slingshot
Okay.
I think a slick
I'm
shot.
trying to like throw him out of there.
over the fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
wait,
right.
Wait, toward me or like toward
Like a
your-
catapult.
toward-
So this
Catapult.
is
Catapult.
something. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
something that I hope to do more throughout our D&D escapades. Is you're going to make a strength check here, but you actually want to roll low.
Okay.
The higher you roll,
Oh, I
the
see.
higher.
You're gonna throw him real high. He's gonna die from impact.
Yeah. So make a strength check.
Well, you have
You're
a lot of
rolling,
strength
you're rolling
too,
for
dude.
distance thrown.
yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to finesse it.
Yeah.
Would you like to try to catch Yogala?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Oh my god.
13.
Okay, so you need a good
Plus
catch.
2, 15.
Am I doing strength or
That's
dex
actually
check?
within acceptable range. You're basically throwing him right to
Okay.
me.
Nicator.
Okay.
So it's all up to you, Nicator.
Nicator.
No, dexterity, please.
12 plus 5, 17.
Wow, you have a lot of D.
So,
Dexterity.
in one swift motion, you grab Yogala, slingshot him. He spins 360 in the air, lands at at Nicator's breast. You're cradling him like a babe.
I look at Law and I silently nod to him.
That's so cool.
The cave.
The silent nod.
Shelter.
Okay, so do you all run to the cave?
I run to the cave, yeah.
I'm gonna let Nicator like carry me.
Yeah, I will carry him to the cave.
Okay.
And I
Or
walk.
drag,
I walk like a normal person toward
You just walk, yeah.
after them.
I'm honestly gonna say that the flames necessitate more of a quick hustle.
I mean, like, yeah, I'm
We
staying
both-
out
okay.
of the fire, but you know, I'm not
I'm
running.
just fast walking.
Yeah. Wait, how do you have a +5 in Dex? That's crazy.
Dude, bro. And I got the rogue stats and the elf.
Crazy. Oh, I
buffed
suppose
up the
Rogue
Dex.
buffed up your deck.
we have
Maxed it.
successfully
But that adds to this, not.
No,
navigated
I know.
with
Oh, wow.
everybody alive, despite nearly dying
proficiency,
1,000
too.
times.
Yeah.
No one actually did die.
Dude,
Oh,
we
I'm saving
did
something.
it.
Well, we're in a
For now.
cave now,
For
man.
now.
We're
Two,
hosed.
two of us have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
So,
I have 10.
as we end this wonderful episode of Tabletop Escapades, I want to tell you my intent for this encounter.
Okay.
Okay?
The grain.
This was meant to be a freebie, a gimme, like shake off the rust.
4
sort
assassins.
of things.
We
Yeah.
have 10 hit points apiece.
Yeah, this was meant to be a sort of casual jog.
Yeah.
What you will encounter next episode is the first real I'm sticking it to you challenge.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me. This took us
got
3
this.
episodes.
3 of us
Look
almost died.
forward to
For the
it
shaking off the rust encounter.
next time on Tabletop
Tired.
Because Ben
Escapades.
expects us
Wait,
to
do we
work as a
level up?
team.
Yes, you level up. You're now level 2.
That's gonna be
Yeah!
a big deal, actually.
Protection from bullets, ho!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. I almost said adventures, but I didn't. We have a little bit of housekeeping to take care of. So this is the first session that we've recorded since we recorded the first 3 in bulk. The next 5 episodes that you're going to see. So be ready for this, all right? I'm going to
any
blow your
luck.
minds.
We'll see about that.
We're going to be in the same clothing, okay? We're going to be at the same spot. We might even have the same drinks. So the next 5 episodes, we are shooting in bulk. I know some of you don't like that, but I'm sorry, that's just the way it has to be.
This is the way it is.
It's just the way that it is.
Things will never be the same.
And what I'm gonna do, I think, after each break, I look at the comments a lot, and a lot of you have very interesting things to say. And there are 2 things I want to address very quickly. I think the commenter's name was Closed Mouth. I'm sorry that I'm blanking on that, but he brought up a very good comment. He criticized me, and he rightfully criticized me. I think during the first 3 episodes, I was inserting myself too much into the game. I was telling characters how to think and how to play, and he brought that up, and he's absolutely right. I shouldn't do that. It is my job to guide the characters and to establish the world, but, you know, I'm not there to play for them. And I think what ends up happening is I just get really into it, and I'm super enthusiastic about it, and so I probably overstep my bounds a little bit.
What were you doing that was telling us how to feel?
I think I overdid it with the Yogala cat thing and with the Nicator like possession
Oh,
stuff.
Therese thing,
Thinking
right?
that
Yeah.
I'm bad.
forget
Yeah,
that.
that was you. That's right.
Yeah, so if you could just stop talking a little bit, Ian, and I'll keep going. Wow. No, I'm just joking. I'm not actually mad, but I do.
Bad start.
I wanna
Dungeon
keep going.
Master.
Unnecessary.
What's up?
That seemed unnecessary.
5 hours ago.
No.
5
I
hours
just
to
wanna talk for a little while with just
5 hours
this.
to go.
Just this.
I'll just unplug this.
No, it's okay. You're fine.
Why don't you just go kill yourself?
Doesn't that
outside
sound
again?
awful?
Yeah, why don't you just get no. Ian, you're fine. I'm really not mad. But yeah, so that to let you guys know, I do think that person was right, and that is not a good thing for a DM to do. So I will try to be more conscious of it. Not saying that it won't happen again. It probably will happen again, but something to be mindful of for sure. The other thing that I want to address, and I'm kind of on the opposite end of this, is a couple of people bring up mechanical errors that we make, and that's great. I'm glad that you do that. I take note of that, and I literally have a page on my Google Docs where it's like mechanical errors that I made or players made, and I try to be conscious of that, but don't get too hung up on it. I mean, you can. I'm not gonna tell you what to enjoy and what not to enjoy, but like getting things mechanically perfect is just not the way that I want to play D&D, and it's not the way I want to run this show. So if it really, really, really bothers you, and you're like, man, I'm just not enjoying the show because of that, I totally understand, but just to give you a heads up, there are going to be many, many more mechanical errors in the future, and it's not something that I am going to stop the campaign or halt the flow of whatever's going on to fix. So a lot of those things I'm going to kind of just sweep under the rug. So keep that in mind. Those are the two things I wanted to address. And Yogala / Kyle Bossman, there was something that you wanted to clear the air about.
Yeah, Ben, after we recorded last time, you and I had a private conversation about what it meant for Yogala to be burned alive.
Yeah.
Because I was confused about how I'm possibly going to survive after this, what my skin looks like, how I'm going to live and choose to live after this.
Definitely.
And you said, well, you cast magic fire. It's magic fire. And so I wanted to clarify what that's about.
Definitely. And so something that I am incorporating into this world that is not necessarily true of D&D in general is there are not really gods. There are energies that people interpret as gods. And one of those energies is an arcane energy. And if you have an ability, if you have an arcane ability, depending on your level of strength, it will affect you less than it would somebody who didn't. And you know, you can change this if you want, but my understanding is that Yogala has a lot of untapped potential.
Yes.
Right? Think of the nine-tailed fox in Naruto. Kind of like that. That's kind of how I envision your character, and you can take that however you wish. But you were able to stay alive because you are like Khaleesi, right, in Game of Thrones, right? You have.
See, that one I don't get.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll stick with the nine-tailed fox. You have something inside of you. You have a potential that hasn't been fully tapped yet. That is kind of saving you in spite of yourself.
Okay.
Are you cool with that?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's like characters in Mortal Kombat stabbing each other and keep going.
Right.
It's that kind of thing. It's like in Final Fantasy, you can cast fire on a guy and he lives.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it. You get it 100%. Ian, I'm sorry I wasn't trying to upset you. I just wanted to get through that little gamut of information first.
That's all right.
But I love you. I do love you.
It seemed pretty unnecessary.
Ian will never forget
No.
that.
I'm an edgelord. I'm an edgelord. I'm gonna be pissed about this
For the rest of my life.
No. Whenever I like
My meaningless life.
criticize you guys or cut you off, I take it with a grain of salt.
The
I don't
DM
mean
power trip.
yeah, it's
I
just
was
a
just
just a
trying to
DM
enrich
power
the
trip.
experience by being specific about what we were talking about. I'm sorry.
No, don't be mad, man. Like seriously, it's all good. I'm totally fine. But Ian, I hate to inform you, Therese actually concocted a terrible illness in between our episodes, and you're dead.
Okay.
So reroll, please.
Well, I'll see you guys.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, the mushrooms. Poison mushrooms came.
Oh man,
Kill order.
that was the most awkward thing we've ever had to deal with. Mushrooms. Okay. So to recap, just very, 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 very quickly, you guys barely survived the Nightingale attack. One of the Nightingales ran into the cave that you are now in, and you are in this cave. And when you get there, you're surprised that it looks like creatures of some sort are living there. It looks like a hideout. There's no other way to describe it. So it is not just a natural cave. People have carved the stone to sort of forge a habitable place. And when you first enter, this is kind of what you see immediately. You don't have to make a perception check for this. So
I don't enter, Ben.
you don't enter.
I
So
don't enter.
Are
I'm
you
right-
at the mouth of the cave?
Talk into the mic. It's
Okay. I'm resting outside.
Yeah, then you're gonna burn alive, man.
The fire is still going
The
on.
fire's
That's
still
true.
spreading. Okay,
The
well
fire's
then.
still spreading.
Okay. Well,
I believe at the end of the last episode we all ran.
We went in the
cave.
cave.
That was my.
You were in there
understanding,
before,
but-
and I walked in last.
You can
I
walk out of the
apologize.
cave if you want.
I
You can do whatever you
apologize.
want. No, don't apologize.
Quick question, Ben.
I apologize.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember.
My mistake.
Maybe you'll remember. Did I keep the grain?
Careful,
I
he's gonna get
thought I
Yeah.
kept it with me.
No,
but
you're
do
like-
you
I
remember?
don't. You did not
You
keep the
shoved
grain.
it into Law's wound.
No, not all the grain.
So if you
You did not keep the grain.
Except the
if
grain.
you would like access to that very special grain, it is embedded into some of Law's wounds. So if you'd like to like pick it out of his wounds or
I take
something.
grain out of his.
Let him describe the cave. Let him describe the cave.
I feel like the last like
grain out of his
60 seconds are a perfect example
back
of
on
why
track.
things go the way they
We're
do.
back on track. Baby.
Pick out the grain.
Also, huge shout out to Brandon Jones, who's not only letting us use this wonderful space for 5 fucking hours, he's also letting me use his laptop.
On a Sunday.
What do you got?
Which he was going to edit a video on, and then he was like, "No, Ben, you can use it." So, props to Brandon Jones. He's an amazing human being.
Right in the mic, Huber. That's right in the mic.
Let him hear it.
Yeah. Enthusiasm.
Blow out the earphones.
So this is what you see. Speaking of grain, large sacks of grain
Starting to care about this cave, man.
sit next to giant barrels. The barrels are empty, except for bits of thick black liquid clinging to the inside.
No.
That could be those dead guys.
Yeah, that's it. That's the description. Sorry. That's all you see. Otherwise, it's just kind of stone floor. And I don't know if you guys can get a good look at the map, but sort of don't pay attention to like where 2 and 3 are, but where 1 is, and kind of beneath that, you can see all that stuff. So those are the yellow circles are the sacks of grain that I'm talking about, and then the barrels are the barrels.
So it definitely looks like a hideout.
Yes.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's like a house.
Are those tables?
Where?
The grays.
Top middle.
So basically, sorry. This is what you can see. Everything to
Yeah.
the right of my hand.
He means those gray squares.
Oh, the gray squares, that is Ben Moore editing. That's just a wall. So if it's gray, it's just a wall.
Oh, okay.
And if it's black, I completely cut it off. So this is a pre-made map that I edited to fit my needs, basically.
Cool.
Yeah. And I edit with blocks of color. So it's not the most elegant way to do it, but it gets the job done.
No, that makes sense to me. It's stone.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's you guys are totally free to act and do what you will. There are no enemies. There's no specks of blood. There's nothing that seems like an immediate threat. So you do get a moment to breathe.
I'm gonna make a fort out of the grain and take a full rest.
Okay, hold on a second.
A fort?
What the fuck? What do you mean a fort of grain?
Just like a barrier.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to walk me through this.
I'm gonna make a makeshift barrier. I'm gonna set it up like sandbags. I'm gonna stack-
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
not
you're not
like a
gonna
fort.
you're not gonna like pull the grain out of the sack and like try to build a grain castle.
I'm taking the bags of grain as defense.
Okay.
I'm gonna rest
I'm
behind them.
a little terrified that I knew exactly what you meant right
I'm gonna
away.
drop.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm
Fort of
just
grain
like,
is not something I hear very
no,
often.
my brain is deteriorating to the point where I can
okay.
understand Huber now.
Okay. Sorry, Nikator, what were you
I'm
saying?
gonna drop Yogala pretty rough, just like leave him on the floor, and I'm gonna help. Law
Okay.
With the grain.
Excellent.
So the way I'm gonna handle it, when Nikator drops you, it actually doesn't hurt you, but it kind of knocks you into consciousness.
Excellent.
You feel bad though.
Sure.
You feel bad.
Sure, that makes sense.
Go ahead.
I want to rest.
Okay.
we
So
can rest
I
behind
will
this
address
grain.
that resting. I
Okay.
kind of want to get back to the Fort of the Grain really quick.
Yeah.
So Hubert, do you take the grain and bring it somewhere else, or you just go to where the grain is and kind of move it and get behind it?
So I'm gonna put it in, but like the cave entrance. I'm gonna put it like the fire entrance is behind us, and I want to be in the entrance with the bags in front of me.
So you want the
I'm, like,
grain
blocking
like
it.
facing the? You want the grain blocking the fire, or you want the grain blocking the entrance of the dungeon?
Blocking the entrance of the dungeon, so I'm like behind that.
So
So he's putting it on the west.
Trusting the fire won't enter the cave.
So you're putting grain. So wait a minute, weren't the sacks of grain covered in the black goo?
No, the
No, it's the
barrels,
barrels.
are,
Barrels,
have
yeah.
black
The
glue.
empty
The-
barrels
the
have
grain does
residue.
not. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you were successful in
So
doing that. It is.
flammable burlap sacks.
Yeah.
Away from the fire.
So the
Away from the fire.
entrance of the cave, the hideout, the dungeon, whatever you want to call it, it's long enough where you are kind of warmed by the increasingly intense flames outside, but it is not actually entering the hideout.
Just burning around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
You guys
Stone
can't
cave.
see Law anymore because he's a dwarf and because of this grain. You just see this fortress of grain.
Oh, so he made a pretty good little.
Isn't he on our side
wall.
of the grain, or are you like in the middle of the grain?
Yeah, so on the map,
fire
it only shows
is behind
2
me.
sacks of grain, but there are actually a lot more large sacks of grain.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
So there are quite a few where he could make an entire wall if he wanted to.
Made a wall.
Excuse me, Lord, may I please take a rest behind your wall of grain?
Of course, we should rest, all of us.
Thank you.
I sit down by the grain,
In front of the grain or behind it?
on the side that everyone else is. Just
Okay.
safe.
Yeah, I sit down too.
Okay, this is cute. We kind of have, for whatever reason, a fort of grain, and all you guys just kind of resting behind it.
Boy, do we need a rest.
Yeah.
So how long would you like to rest?
Full rest.
Full rest. So that's 8 hours.
Yep.
Going to sleep.
Okay. Let me roll.
I'm at 1 HP. I'm gonna die. unless
Yeah,
do
I
it,
need
like,
a full rest too.
Period.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Healing abilities at all.
Just something to explain for you guys and for those that are unfamiliar with D&D. They are resting. They're choosing to rest in hostile territory, and when that happens, there's a chance that they could be discovered by whatever is
No,
residing. in the thing.
Nicator's gonna keep watch over us.
Nicator kind of keeps watching.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I mean, if you are choosing to rest,
What's your HP at, Nicator? How are you doing?
6.
Mine's at 10.
Yeah, but we don't trust you.
Yeah.
We don't-
Yeah.
we don't-
And I do trance. I'm like bad at it because I was raised human, but technically or wait, did we say I haven't discovered the ability to trance?
yeah, you haven't discovered the ability to transfer.
Nicator says he'll keep watch, but he'll fall asleep during it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
But
what
I do
said still
trust
applies.
Nicator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry to interrupt, Ben.
No,
Keep
no, that's
going.
okay.
Hostile territory rest.
Yeah. Nicator, would you like to RP your failed attempt at resting or keeping watch? Excuse me.
Sure. Alright, you all get some rest. I'll keep watch.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Nicator. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, kitty.
Thanks for trying to patch my wound with the grain.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was thinking. I don't think it worked out too well. But here you are.
It helped. It really helped.
Alright, get some sleep, lads.
Okay.
Nicator is just sitting there, or standing there.
I fall asleep comfortably knowing that Nicator is looking out for me.
I never sleep well, so I'm in like a restless, kind of shaky sleep. It's clear that I'm being disturbed by bad dreams.
Yogala sleeps on his belly.
Does Yogala drool?
In this case, yes.
Okay.
So as Nicator's standing there, he starts daydreaming about becoming the greatest thief in the world.
What is that like?
Just sitting there, he's like, oh, I cannot wait to get all my riches and be the king of thieves. Then everyone will respect me.
Who will respect you?
Everyone.
Oh, okay.
But then as he's daydreaming, he just slowly falls asleep.
Does he fall asleep standing up?
Yeah, he slouches down, yeah.
Okay.
Just like a slow.
Yeah, just like, you know, diamonds, jewels, respect. Women.
Respect women. I like this guy.
All right.
No, there was a comma.
Respect.
So while you guys are all asleep, I have some bad news for you.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We did what we
You
could.
did what you could. Well, I mean, I don't know if you did what you could, but it's okay.
We moved it into the most conspicuous possible place. We didn't even hide behind it.
So you guys, I'm going to do what happens, and then you guys will roll to see if you hear it.
Okay.
So about a couple, 2.5 hours passed, kind of into your rest, and you hear kind of like claws hitting the stone floor, and they get a little bit louder as time goes on. You hear a door open, a large wooden door just kind of creaks open, and you hear kind of a sharp yelp, but it's from a strange creature. It's like, and then immediately following that, you hear just sort of chirpy noises, like a really annoying bird. It's like,
Ben, does it wake me up?
we're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm saying what happens, and then I'm gonna see if it wakes you guys up.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I said that.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Ben's on tilt.
Ben's on it.
Ben's
No,
on
I'm
tilt.
not. I'm not on tilt. I just think it's funny.
Not yet.
Ben DM Edgelord. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm really not on tilt. I'm feeling really good. Not that you guys needed to know that.
Your words say that, but your actions. I'm messing with you. I'm sorry. Go.
okay.
Keep going.
Get off script.
Getting
Okay.
off script. Everything gets interrupted.
So first claws, then door open, then yelp, then chirping.
Chirping, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But then the chirping goes silent for a little bit, and so during this sort of period of silence, I'm gonna have you guys make a perception check. You have disadvantage on this because you're asleep.
No. Okay. Okay.
That's gonna be a 2.
Is it intelligence or wisdom? I forgot.
Wisdom.
Nat 20.
You have disadvantage, so you have to take the lower of 2 rolls.
Get 2 20s, dude. Oh man.
I got 10.
Nat 20 to nat 1.
7.
That's literally all
Only
you roll.
20s and 1s.
Only 20s and 1s.
Okay, so Nikita, where did you get?
10.
Yugala?
7.
Okay. Law?
Uno.
You have 0 wisdom?
Yep, that's it. That's 0 wisdom.
I mean, a critical failure is a crit.
This makes a lot of sense to me. Therese, what do you got? 5. Okay, so you all failed, which is great.
We're just sleeping.
Just sleeping, yeah. It's a great sleep, by the way. You feel really good. About 10 minutes later, you don't hear the chirping anymore, but and you don't hear this either. But the claw sounds return. But there's another pair of them, and they kind of skitter in. And whatever it is very close to this fortress of grain. And you can't hear it, but 2 blades get unsheathed, and they make that really cool sound when a blade gets unsheathed.
He and Hank coming at us.
Yeah. And they start stabbing the sacks of grain. And I'm gonna have you make another perception check.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Guaranteed.
Again, disadvantage.
That's a 1. 6.
10.
No point in rolling again. That's a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
15.
You defective dice, dude.
I know.
Yogala, you are the fortunate member of the group. So the way that this scene kind of plays out is there are 2 creatures, and most of you will probably know what they are, but they look like this. This is page 195 of the Dungeon Master's Guide, or not the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Monster Manual. I'm sorry.
Those are cool.
Yeah, so they're on the right-hand side, not the left.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree. The left side is cooler.
It's like a crow man.
But I don't think you guys. Well, you could probably take those off. Actually,
Someday.
sorry,
So what are they? Are they split kobolds?
they're kobolds, but you may not know that. They are kobolds.
But-
That is correct, though.
Did you say there's 2? Do we know that? I'm sorry, did you say that? We heard 2
There are 2 of them.
I know,
but
I'm just going along with what he's saying now.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
saying
there are
we're
2.
hearing it, but I was
Yeah,
just curious.
yep, there are 2 of them.
So kobolds never go into the city, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I would never see something like that in my day to day.
Kobolds might attack cities. They might raid cities, but they don't inhabit cities.
Right. Okay.
So maybe we've heard of them but never seen them? Or?
Yeah, the thing is like they're actually more prevalent than goblins. Goblins are actually in this world more intelligent and organized than kobolds. Kobolds are just kind of like apes. They're really dumb. They don't have a lot of organization. They just care about getting their next meal and like having a warm place to sleep. That's about it. They're very instinctual in this world.
Sure.
Anyway, so. Yogala, what you kind of see, yeah. This happens all at once.
Yeah.
So the grain, the sacks of grain, like as they're getting poked, kind of deflate, right? And you wake up and you see these sort of deflating. The top 2 sacks of grain in the front of this fortress are deflating, and you see the heads of these kobolds, these lizard creatures, and you're waking up as the things are deflating.
Wait, stabbers! Stabbers! Wake up, please, stabbers! Wake up, we got stabbers! Everyone wake up, there's stabbers!
I'm trying to,
I'm
trying to shake everyone awake.
So you're yelling, right? You're speaking like about as loudly as you could.
Yeah.
So that'll wake all of you guys up, and so I'm gonna have you all roll initiative for me.
I have one question before we deal with any of this.
Yeah.
How much sleep did we get? How much rest did we get before this happened?
You did not get enough for a full rest. So let me look up 2.5 hours. Yeah. So let me look up what that is. I actually don't remember. That's a great question.
That
by the
should
way.
be Dex, I think.
That's a, what is that, a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sixth of a full
Right here.
rest?
So you're
Yeah.
+3, baby.
Resting 186. So 186 is the player's handbook if you'd like to follow along, or if you're unfamiliar. So resting. Heroic though they might be, adventurers can't spend every hour of the day in the thick of exploration, social interaction, and combat. They need to rest. Short rest. Let's just skip to that. Short rest is a period of downtime at least 1 hour long, during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reaching, doing wounds. A character can spend 1 or more hit die at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit die, which is equal to the character's level. So, with 2.5 hours, I'm gonna give you this. This is bending the rules to my will, but I'll give you 2 hit die worth of points back, and then add a Constitution modifier to that total. So whatever your hit die is, so like Yogala for being a wizard, you'd roll 2d6s and then add your Constitution modifier. Yeah. So I think for the rest of you, it's a d8.
7.
I'm at full.
Again, I know that is not exactly how it works. That's just how I'm doing it.
Well, in that, are we choosing to spend the hit dice so we can't have them later, or we just get to roll?
No, I'm just allowing you to roll it in this instance. Whatever you roll, you get back, plus your con roll.
So I'm up to 10 HP, man.
Yeah. So it's what's your maximum HP?
15.
Okay. Yeah, that is about what I wanted to accomplish.
Cool. 15, which is my max.
So I've been in a couple scrapes with kobolds in the past.
Okay. Wait, we did roll for we didn't tell Ben our initiative.
I was just getting some more out of the way.
Yeah, get some more out of the way. I love
I look at the kobold and I say, "Ha! Here for revenge, huh?
What
After
did
I slayed your master Barthandelus?"
I'm gonna say that was intentionally antagonistic.
Kobolds are like, they're everywhere. They're not all under one master, probably.
I don't know that.
Also, he hates it when you invent lore.
Oh no, I don't hate it. I actually love it. But you picked the final boss of Final Fantasy 13 as the name of the kobold.
That was not intentional.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I thought it was Bartholomew.
No, it's Barthandelus.
Yeah.
Barthandelus. That's a dumb name.
I thought it was a cool name, and then Ben knew exactly where that came from. That was a good pull.
Well, because we joke about Barthandelus
yes,
a lot. Yeah, and so I thought you were playing on that. I apologize.
No. It's deriven from your dexterity.
Oh man, they rolled really well. I'm sorry, everybody. It's shaking the rust off a little bit. Nikator, what's your initial? 14. Okay. Yogala, what's your initial?
19.
Can I have you re-roll, Yogala, please? Law, what was your initial?
Reroll?
5.
Yes,
Oh, I
please.
see, because we tied.
5?
5.
Excellent. Thank you. 13. No, Hubert, in regards to like making your own lore, like go for it, man. There might be like some extreme circumstances, like if you say, so I actually became Batman, where I'm like, okay, well I can't, I'm sorry, Batman just doesn't work in this world. Or I may have to do that, but otherwise, no, I will work around you. I'm supposed to work around you more than you work around me. That's the way that this works. I just thought Barthandelus was funny. What was your second roll, Yogala?
8.
Okay,
You
so
have -1 dex?
Yeah. You know, he's an old guy.
Yeah.
bad news, the 2 kobolds go first.
Oh, how about spell slots in a short rest? Those are not affected, right?
How many spell slots do you have?
I have 2.
How many did you expend in the last battle?
Both of them.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get 1 back.
Cool.
So that'll also apply to you, Therese. You'll get 1 spell slot back.
Didn't use any, I guess.
Yeah, because you have a weird like hand attack
Right.
that's a
I
cantrip.
didn't use any.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, people are like, no, I'm just joking. It's fine.
Breaking the game. I love it.
I just make good choices. I don't know.
You do make good choices. That is
Carry us,
absolutely
Ian.
true. So the kobolds go
The ones I got
first.
now are worthless.
The kobolds, so there's kind of there's still a little bit of a barrier, a waist-high wall, if you will, where
Last of Us.
the first kobold is going to try to jump over it, and he's going to try to do a downward stab on Nikator. Nikator, what is your armor class?
Let's see here.
Top center.
Top center.
In the little arm.
Oh, 14.
shield.
That is a hit. Man,
Damn,
this is
dude.
going rough today. You take 4 damage.
Okay.
So they have these little little tiny daggers. They're very crudely made. It's got a little bit of rust on them, and you wouldn't want a rusted blade to stab you. So keep that in mind. You're fine. You're actually fine right now, but just something to keep in mind. Then the other kobold sees that his comrade is taking care of one of the guys, so he goes after somebody else. Law, he's going to try to stab you.
Okay.
What is your armor class, sir?
My armor class is 12.
That is a miss. So...
Ha! Your master taught you poorly!
I think that's all we need to say there. Yogala, it's your turn. And I love this because this actually makes sense since you were the first one awake.
Wait, how? His is 8 minus 13.
No, 8 was the tiebreaker.
No, it was the tiebreaker. His roll is 19.
So, it's time for me to use a spell that I used a lot in escaping a lot of issues, you know, back in my street days. A spell called Grease.
Yogala, can you please explain to the audience how you use Grease to escape a lot of issues?
Oh, yeah, so, you know, you may have lost a bet. And so when you're paying off the bet, you give him illusory currency, you know, not perhaps legit. By the time he discovers it, he's chasing you. You just spat some grease beneath his feet, helps you escape. Makes him all slippery. Grease is a magic spell that I cast beneath these 2 kobolds.
Excellent. So, are you trying to make them slip and fall?
Yeah, it just makes it harder for them to swing the swords, really. So,
Okay.
So it's like a Scooby-Doo trap?
yeah, it's like a Scooby-Doo trap.
I am not used to people casting such cool spells.
Yeah.
And just to read the description really quickly, it's on page 246 of the player's handbook. Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square, centered on a point within range, and turns it into difficult terrain for the duration. When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. This is really funny. So, okay, there's a question that I have for you, Kyle. One second. A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. So you can center this on a point, and then from that point, there's a 10-foot square that kind of encompasses it. Are you trying to make it so only the kobolds are affected by the grease?
Yeah, I'd like to even concentrate it. I don't know if like you can do less than 10 foot, but yeah. Obviously, I don't want us to be beneath the grease.
Yeah, definitely. So the way that I'm understanding this spell is that 10-foot square is going to happen regardless, but you can make it just like it's away from them, and then the end of that 10-foot square is like covering them because they are in front of you. You could do that.
Absolutely, yeah.
In fact, I can even represent that on this map.
My 10-foot square of grease.
Hold on a second, guys. I thought I had kobolds in here, but I gotta get them.
Okay, cool.
Kobold.
Can I ask a question? How tall is the ceiling in this room?
It's pretty tall. I would say it's about 15 feet up.
Okay, perfect. That's my max height.
These guys look like goblins.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
Carry us to the promised land and kill everybody for us.
Oh, this is gonna do no damage.
We
but
got
it might be
Scooby-Doo
fun.
traps. I'm just getting stabbed.
This is basically a Scooby-Doo trap too.
So I'm gonna have Law Indicator in the front and Teresa and Ugal in the back, because that's kind of what we described combat situation. Okay. So this 10-foot grease spell, I'm actually gonna draw it on. Oops, no.
Don't worry, gentlemen, I have us covered. Grease!
Bloody hell!
You're welcome.
We'll see.
So this orange square is kind of representing the grease.
Perfect color.
And so I'm having it kind of go into their tokens, but so it's just kind of, it ends right past their feet, just a few inches past their feet. So keep in mind that if you guys get within melee range, it's possible for you to accidentally get into the grease instead.
What about me, since one of them was stabbing me? Is it just like right before me?
It's right before you.
Okay.
You are looking at the grease.
But Okay.
Yep. So, Kyle, or I'm sorry, Yogala.
Yeah.
Something important to keep in note. You can do this while laying down. It's fine, but you are still prone. You haven't stood up yet.
I imagined that I stood up when I was shaking everyone awake.
Okay, that's fine. That's totally cool.
So yeah, I do not want to be prone, even though that would be an advantage. Yeah, I want to be standing as I cast grease.
Does the grease come out of your hands, or is it just like materializing on the ground?
Unfortunately, it just materializes.
And your spell DC, because we did this before the thing, which is nice, is 13. So they have to make a dexterity saving throw against that spell save.
Yes. Or else fall to the floor.
They fall over?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nat 1. For one of them.
It's gonna make that little.
Oh, they both fail. The second one just fails though. It's not a critical failure. So, Kyle, with the grease on one of them,
Yeah.
it's so effective. He goes, "Rah, rah," and he falls over, and his hand that is holding his shitty dagger actually goes behind his back, and he ends up stabbing himself
Oh no.
through the chest, and he screams. He's writhing in pain, and he actually does double damage to himself.
Whoa.
Was that the one that attacked Law, you said?
That was the one that attacked you.
Oh.
Oh.
Thanks, kitty wizard.
And he kills himself.
Oh
So,
my god.
You killed one of the kobolds. Nice
That's
job.
almost too grotesque for me to imagine.
Yeah.
This
I'm
thing
sorry.
like slipping on grease and just stabbing himself to death. And just gone.
Right. I don't know how predisposed Yogala is to violence, but is there
Yeah.
any reaction to this?
Oh, is your yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. The other one just falls over. And has to spend time getting up. So
Right.
keep that in mind.
And probably he's at disadvantage now?
Well, any attack made against it will have advantage.
Cool.
So
Oh,
it's
so
a
it's on us
very,
really. Don't
very
worry.
powerful spell. But you were out of spell slots, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. We're starting with a bang. That's good. That's good.
Spell slot on grease.
Grease is a good spell.
It's good. It's working
Kill me.
really well.
Yeah.
Prones everyone?
Who is next? Nicator, you're next.
I stand up, and I walk over to you guys. I go, thanks, kitty.
Oh, please don't call me that.
Did you say thanks, kitty?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Love it.
Then I get over to Law. I walk over to Law. I go, what are we gonna do about this?
Finish him.
I pull out my sword. And I say, you take the front, I'll take the flank.
Wait, what? It's just the one guy.
Yeah. Eradicator.
He's so serious.
I love that this like poor
Kobolds clearly have like two
helpless
hit points.
kobold that is like
exactly.
lying on his back.
Yeah.
Is like covered in grease and just like flailing around. You're like, flank him.
Eradicator is not a tactician or anything.
This is great.
He thinks he is.
Fancies himself one.
Do you end up attacking the kobold?
Yeah, I'll attack him.
He talks about it.
Okay. Roll to attack and you have advantage on this.
Okay.
Wrong die.
Why would you roll that one?
Sorry, I forgot which one it is.
20.
It's alright, we're still learning.
Yeah, everyone calm down.
So that's not a 20.
That's not
That's
20.
not 20.
Do you have a 20?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay.
Everyone calm down.
So
That's a 12.
That's
That's
not
a 12.
20.
Dude.
Here, take this 20.
Take the 20. Where'd my 20 go?
20, it's under your papers.
Oh, okay. So 2.
But you get to roll again. You get to roll again.
Yeah,
That's
you
going to be your low number
advantage.
for sure. Nice.
That's a hit.
Nine.
That's a hit.
5 also. For dex.
Okay, so
20's under
roll.
3.
Under your papers.
Here, take this one.
Where's your character sheet?
It's right here.
So for damage, you roll 1d6 and then add your dex mod, which is just +3. You don't add your proficiency bonus to damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's wait, no, roll
This is 6.
the 6. You got it. You got it.
2.
2 + 3 is 5. You kill it.
Nice.
Take that.
You're not very
You
resilient.
slimy bastard.
I got to know how Nicator uses his sword.
Very ungracefully.
So it's just like a hack?
Yeah, it's kind of like a.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you're using like a down stab. Yeah.
there
okay.
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
To me, the way that you narrated that, it was almost like somebody that he's killing a spider, where they're like,
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
Okay.
He's like, I'll get him. He's like, gah.
It's so greasy.
Just disgusting
Greasy bastard.
If you got the money, I'll save you.
So they're both dead. I'm gonna delete them from the map. I'm also going to delete Grease because it's kind of serves its purpose. Not that it's not still there, not that you guys still can't walk into it, but I'm just gonna delete it.
I was
for
gonna
now.
say we got
Nicator slowly starts to respect
Yogalis a little more.
Oh, okay, cool. That's
just
a nice to know.
Yogala, right?
Yogala, my
Yeah.
bad. Yogala.
Yeah. Can I make the grease go away? I'm not sure I can.
I'm not sure you can either.
I think it's just there.
I think it's just there.
Duration. 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not
yeah.
something like you have to concentrate on. So if it was a concentration spell, I would say like, okay, you break your concentration and it goes away.
Yeah.
It's just something that you did.
Yeah.
Put into the world. Now there's a puddle of grease on the ground.
Its duration is 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I mean, we're outside of combat now. That 1 minute will go very quickly.
And then
so
it just like dissipates or what?
Yeah.
It just goes away.
I will let Yogala decide how the grease disappears.
I think it just makes the ground gross. Like it just turns brown.
Goes back into the bricks.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's not slippery, but it is disgusting still.
Filthied it.
Yeah.
Dirtied it.
Yeah, so to kind of give you guys a little bit more information, Law, past the sacks of grain that you moved toward the entrance, there are the barrels there, of course, but there's also a door that is, it's open a little bit. It's like something came through there and then tried to close the door, but it didn't close all the way. So there's that you guys can investigate. And then on the opposite end of that, and I'll move the map down a little bit so you can see it, there's more barrels and more grain and another door, another wooden door that is completely shut. So that's kind of what you guys see and what your options are.
Can we loot these creatures, or do they really not have pouches or anything? where
You
they
can
have-
you can absolutely loot them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, you can absolutely loot them. Would you like to kind of do that?
Yeah, I'd like to investigate. I'd like to see what he's got on him.
Okay. So one of the kobolds just has sort of a loincloth covering their private parts. Like I said, they're very barbaric. And just has the dagger that is sticking through his chest. But the other one, in addition to these items, also has a small pouch of gold.
I'd like to snatch that pouch of gold.
Okay. You open it, and it's not very much. It's 3 gold pieces, but that is yours.
It's more than I have. Sure, I'll
Yeah.
take it. Oh no, I had 10 gold, so now I got 13.
I'm uncomfortable.
With me looting that 3 gold?
Yeah, remember my history of greed?
Go ahead and tell me about it.
Just that my family was greedy, so I left. So I have just a history of being cautious and being uncomfortable with people taking money.
Okay.
I look at Law, and I see that he's a little upset. I go, what's your problem? They just tried to kill us.
I fight for honor, not gain.
Then Nicator says, forget honor. Money's all that matters. And I look at Yogala and I go, you deserve that coin.
Oh, thank you so much.
While this is happening, so the way I think for the RP of a warlock, I guess, because I was trying to think of why it makes sense that I now have new spells, you know? And I think, like, I was dreaming in my troubled dreams, and I got an idea. And so while they're doing this, I look like Nicator now. Just testing it out. Because I have Mask of Many Faces and can cast Disguise Self at will, which is on page 233. And I'm just trying to learn it.
Okay.
So, like, I have the idea, so I change into Nicator.
And we see this?
I'm behind you guys.
Oh, okay.
I don't see you either.
We don't see you?
No one sees
It's
you.
up to you guys if you turn around. You guys are looking at the kobolds.
I mean, the only stipulation that I would say is, like, you guys are, I'm assuming, like, you know, as normal characters, like, you're gonna look around, like, you're not just going to staring straight forward. So, like, yeah, you see, Nicator, you see another Nicator. Can you make an intelligence check, please?
I'm just looking at myself.
3.
So You can take this whatever direction you want. The only thing I will say is that you have no idea that this is a spell being cast. You don't know why there is another Nicator in front of you.
He does it very kind of strikes like, why is there another one of me right now?
I love the dry. I love the dry.
I recognise this. This is some illusory magic. And I have to say, Teresa, it is in poor taste.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing here?
I'm just testing it out.
You know,
I
we
go
could use
normal
this.
again. I go normal again.
We could use this. Can you disguise yourself as one of these kobolds?
How tall are they?
Good question. Let me look. Size.
Sick thinking.
Yeah, that was Law. That was Law. That was not Huber.
Huber is Law. Law is Huber.
I'm gonna say they're about 4 feet tall.
Okay. So I can only go a foot taller or shorter than myself in the illusion. So I'll just be a tall, because I'm an elf, so I'm like almost 6 feet tall. So I'll just be like a 5 foot tall kobold.
Like an alpha.
Alpha Cobalt.
Just so that's totally fine. You can do that. They are going to think that that's weird. They're not just gonna be like, oh hey buddy, what's up? They might be suspicious of that.
So I go and I become a kobold.
What page is that on?
233.
233.
It's completely visual, so like if anything touches me, you can see that it's attack.
I see.
Okay, cool. I also got, because it might become important later, silent image, which is on 276. I'm gonna make heavy use of that.
I'm sorry, I don't know this page 276. What are you trying to tell us?
That was OOC. But I learned some new tricks too. I'll show you later.
Great. Just what we need.
So, as a second level character, it looks like you get 1 more spell slot. Is that where the mask of many
No,
faces?
these are Eldritch Invocations. I can just do these whenever I want. It's ridiculous.
At second level, you gain 2 Eldritch Invocations of your choice. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and they're prerequisites to keep them from getting old.
Gotcha.
Because basically, like, warlocks can't do that. They don't get a lot of spell slots, and they can't do all the spells. But you get Eldritch Invocations, which you can just do at will.
Gotcha. Neat. Okay. Awesome. So, if you guys want to keep role-playing and doing crazy stuff, that's totally cool. Would anybody like to move forward or do anything, or what are you guys thinking?
Therese, are you willing to investigate further as in disguise?
Sure. I'll walk over to the door 2 and kind of like peer inside it without touching it. Because you said it was slightly open, right?
It is slightly open.
Can I tell now that I'm next to the barrels, is the black stuff that's on them the same as the dead body black stuff of the nightingales?
I wouldn't say you could say, like, for sure absolutely is the same, but it looks extremely similar. Like,
Okay,
there are
so
striking
I
similarities.
take care not to touch those barrels.
That was a wise decision. Yeah, so you look inside, and it is very, very dark, but you are an elf, and you have dark vision, so that doesn't affect you.
Let's go this
Let
way.
me pull up. I have a description of this room. Give me 1 second. Too many things to keep track of.
Take a peek-see for us, would you? Just take a little peek-see.
Put that witch.
What do you say?
Take a peek-see.
So there, in this room, there are more barrels of black liquid, but in addition, there are very, very large boxes. And you don't know what's inside those boxes without like going in and actually investigating. But there are 2 sort of very crudely made beds. They're sort of just like wooden sticks, and they have like animal skin stretched over them, and so that's what something is sleeping on. But both beds are empty. There seems to be there are no creatures in the room. The only thing of note is these boxes and the barrels.
I walk over, still a kobold, and I say to them, doing like a kobold impression, I go,
There's nothing but boxes and crates full of goo.
Nicator rolls his eyes.
what?
I don't know. There might be something in the boxes. Why don't you pry those open with your new little claws, huh? Why don't you pry those open?
I'll happily pry them open. So I want to go in that room and try to open those boxes.
I'll help.
I stand by the doorway and watch.
Okay.
I help.
So Yogala and Law go into the room and they try to pry open the boxes. kind of are struggling to open these boxes, and then you kind of pull off one of the panels, the wooden panels of the box, and you rip it off, and just bones.
No.
Small bones, mostly, but there are some larger ones as well. But mostly small bones, like finger bones and toe bones and
A box full of bones.
hand bones and things like that. Just pour out onto the floor. Like these boxes were crammed with these bones, and they just start flooding out.
Someone had some fun.
I go in and I
Someone
still
had some
cobalt-
fun.
I crouch by the bones and I start. They're not covered in goo, right?
No, they're not.
Okay, so I like.
They're actually surprisingly clean.
I like put my hands in the bones, and I like go like this to the bones.
Trish, why? Come on, what are you
Oh,
doing?
come on, these are people.
Huh?
These were people before.
Well, now they're bones.
Have some respect.
What is wrong with you exactly?
I just keep doing it.
Yeah, Nicator just shakes his
It
head.
feels good. Give it a try.
I'm not gonna touch these people's bones. Come on, let's go search that other doorway. Oh.
So Law goes to search the other door, and you all follow him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Sure.
follow behind.
Excellent.
I'm trying to walk like a kobold.
Yeah, still playing around.
I'm having fun with this new ability.
I'm gonna. Or Ben, is there a window on the door or any kind of keyhole or anything?
So before we do that, I will totally address that question, but something that's important before that is, Law, since you kind of initiated this, I'm assuming you're first in the order, but what is the marching order for everybody? Where are
I will
people
be
positioned?
behind Law.
Okay.
Then I will be behind Nicator.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was playing with those bones, so there's a 5-foot kobold.
Yeah, you're
walking-
lagging slightly behind. Yeah.
Completely defeating the purpose of what we were doing.
Alright, so we have Law, Indicator, and Nugala. And basically, Law, what happens is kind of as you're approaching the door, and I don't know if you can see this on the map, I will raise the MacBook Pro a little bit for you to see. But you have to kind of go down here and then down to get to the door. And kind of as you hit this square that you're on right now, can I have you make a dexterity check, please?
Ooh.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Before we... 2 rolls here. Before we do that, can I have you make a perception check first? And then if you fail that, we'll do a dexterity check.
Reroll that. Reroll that.
Wait, re-roll that.
It was an 11. It landed at 11.
11
for the dex.
was the
check.
dex, but we got to do perception first.
Okay.
There's some shady
Yeah, that's a
shit going
shady
on.
roll. That's shady. That's
When I rolled it,
It was a dex check when
was
he
a-
rolled
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Dex
Yeah,
check
that's
in
right,
his
that's right,
mind.
yeah,
He had
yeah.
Dexterity in his
Vegas
mind.
rules.
Yeah.
Alright,
Be clear.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So now we're doing a perception.
Shifty players.
Oh, it was worse.
10 anyway. Yeah.
Minus.
Zero.
One?
Zero.
Oh, just yeah.
So, Law, if you weren't first, I wouldn't have somebody make the dexterity check. But because you're a monk, because this is your class, you actually have something here that will help you. So go ahead and make a dexterity check.
It was the 11. Do you want to count that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
11.
Plus
Okay.
your dex.
Plus 2, so 13.
Okay, so unfortunately you fail both. What ends up happening is your foot actually sinks in a few inches, and what this is the ground was actually in this. They cut out like this about a 5-foot square, and they kind of put stuff over it to make it look like a normal section of the thing, but there's actually these like small spikes. They're only a few. They're about 3 inches big, which is pretty big. Your foot steps on it and goes through the spikes.
Yeah, I have sandals.
Thanks.
And unfortunately, you take some damage a little bit. So you take 8 damage.
Oh my god!
Bloody hell! There's a trap! It hurts!
I'm looking in the back.
I help pull him off the spikes.
Okay.
Gah! Nicator! I need some of that grain!
I tell
Oh my god.
Kitty, go so fetch some of that grain for him.
And don't call, first of all, no, Kitty. Okay, do not call me Kitty, please. Second of all, what is the grain? What did that do exactly?
Stop asking questions, this man's hut.
All right, okay, I don't mean to.
I say into Law's mind, and I'm sorry, my character's messed up. I'm not trying to be an edgelord, but I just say into your mind like, those spikes might be poisoned.
Give me poison. No, calm down, mate. Calm down. You're all right.
So until that wound on your foot is healed, you're gonna move at half speed, which outside of combat isn't like that big of a deal. But in combat, you know, that's going to affect what you can reach and what you can't reach. But you know, since it's only a 5-foot square, the rest of you can easily step over the small pit of spike. So if you'd like to do so and investigate that door, you can.
Nicator's in the front, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping to stabilize.
Oh. So it's
I'm
down
like
to
laying him
Yogala
down,
and
yeah.
myself.
Setting him down gently.
Just pack the grain in there.
Check that door, Yogala.
Okay, I'll investigate the door.
Okay.
I creep up to it, expecting more traps. I was not aware this would be a trap type area.
I'm all tangled in, I can tangle out, and I don't even know what it's all about. Something in your eyes slows my heart rate down. If you keep this up, there's a chance I'll drown. We're out on open water, it's getting deeper, but it's still unspoken. I think it might be worth it though, so I'm holding on. We are barely floating. We are barely floating. What you do is cruel, how you look at me. When we communicate, we don't even speak. How you read my mind makes me wanna stay. Something with your face takes me all the way. We're out on open water, it's getting deeper, but it's still unspoken. I think it might be worth it though, so I'm holding on. We are barely floating. We are barely floating. But it's still unspoken. We are barely floating. We are barely floating.
Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh yeah, take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor. Time to get swifty in here. Gotta shit on the floor. I'm Mr. Bulldogs. I'm Mr. Bulldogs. Take a shit on the floor. Take off your panties and your pants. It's time to get swifty in here.
good music comes from people who are relaxed. Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Oh man, okay, alright, Swifty, you gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor. Time to get swifty in here. Gotta shit on the floor. I'm Mr. Bulldogs. I'm Mr. Bulldogs. Take a shit on the floor, take off your panties and your pants. It's time to get swifty in here.
Show me what you got.
Morty, good music comes from people who are relaxed. Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Oh man, okay, alright,
keyboards and lay down some kind of beat.
I think we need to cut our losses when we get our family and Portal out of here.
Morty, good music comes from people who are relaxed. Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Show me what you got. When the mother
Swifty, you gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor. Time to get swifty in here. Gotta shit on the floor. I'm Mr. Bulldogs. I'm Mr. Bulldogs. Take a shit on the floor, take off your panties and your pants. It's time to get swifty in here.
song. Now everywhere you go, a new superhero show. Like Baloo and the Whole from the movies that you know. Cosplay is dressing up the Avengers, but I cannot stress enough to remember. Creators of the product, the writers and the artists, the prodigies that got this party started. Here's one for Kirby, this one's for Ditko. We'll shout your name out so all the kids know. For John Romita, Junior and Senior. Before you see your panel fall for, get your comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Get your comics on the floor.
Siegel and Schuster gave flight to Krypton's sun. William Moulton Marston was like ever heard a Wonder Woman. Gail Simone took the throne, made a character her honor, wrote about a Barbara Gordon. Represented from Japan, Dragon Ball and One Punch Man, Akira Toriyama and One.
Here's one for Kirby, here's one for Ditko. We'll shout your name out so all the kids know. For John Romita, Junior and Senior. Prepare for the Infinity War. Get your comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Get your comics on the floor.
What? I gotta go get a Hasbro ticket before going to the Hasbro booth? Man, that's why I love this shit! So exciting! Yeah, boy! There goes the fan bus, have a chance to see the vlog, going boop up boop to find exclusive, collectible! Waiting for meet and greets, meet and geek celebrities, got an autograph that's super sweet and a skin like Justin Lee!
Oh, hail to J. Michael Straczynski, Wolfman, Whedon, Hauser, Vernon, Ryan, Lee O'Malley, Warren Ellis, Carl Dennis, Brian, Michael Bendis. In order to go on, they would need a longer song. This one for Kirby, here's one for Ditko. We'll shout your name out so all the kids know. For John Romita, Junior and Senior. I think that I just thought of more. Get your comics on the floor. Get your comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Get your comics on the floor.
I hope y'all had a great time!
Get your comics on the floor.
You got some prints from Honest Alley! Don't forget, early registration coming out, you don't want to miss that, because we're going to miss the tickets, we're going to
Get your comics on the floor.
Lay it down, let me see your hand. Show me what you got. You're always talking, but you're not playing. It doesn't match your face. Gotta find my way away from this place. Can you take me now? I want it real. Are you afraid of me now? Are you afraid of me now? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel that I can see your soul? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel the beat in your heart? I want it real. Run away with me now. I want it real. Run away with me now. Some days I'm built of metal. I can't be broken, but not when I'm with you. You love me real. We have it all. Can't leave me now. I love the way you are today. Run away with me now. Wind in my hair, 'cause I don't care. Baby, run away with me now. Run away with me now. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel that I can see your soul? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel the beat in your heart? I want it real. Run away with me now. I want it real. Run away with me now. Drinking in the summer, I'm good at running. I'll beat you in the race again. Are you afraid? When I look your way, it's easiest to stay at home. But then we taste it, we gotta have it. We have no control. Where is the love, the kind we dream of, the kind that makes us young, the kind that makes us young.
We just took time out of our busy schedules and busted asses all over this city to take you on an adventure that maybe is the best thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Do you have anything to add to my short pre-video monologue, MJ?
Fangs of the Gold Cobra. Energize!
Aggravated, stupid shit, man, I hate it. Bitches lying, bitches crying, suicidal, getting lined. Getting mind bouncing, freaks losing sleep, counting sheep. Absolute cash and loot, man in black, packing heat. Born and blazing, rotten, raising fingers up. Time to wave them. Show these players playing that they better get their ass to praying. They won't be nothing but dice after the cutting. I'm cutting them like a fish, they gonna wish they never pushed my button. The door is shutting and a knock will do you no good. You're getting nothing while I rock here in Hollywood. I'll tell you something else, you can take it to the bank. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all people think. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra. Holding the gold, it's so
brain, flush your turds down the drain, down the hatch, throwing craps, throwing matches on the gas. Check the match, check the wheels, check the ride, pay the bills. Burning miles, wanna smile if you're feeling versatile. Versus wild, flipping bitches, grinding trucks, skating ditches, hating hard but hardly hating. Knife and slice your shit like bacon. Sick and tired, you was fired. I'm the truth and you's the liar.
The door is shutting and a knock will do you no good. You're getting nothing while I rock here in Hollywood. I'll tell you something else, you can take it to the bank. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all people think. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra. Oh yeah, listen what I'm telling you. There's only one king on this hill, it sure is telling you. Oh yeah, listen what I'm telling you. There's only one king on this hill, it sure is telling you. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra. Holding the gold, it's so gold, it's so golden, y'all. Golden Cobra.
Man, I hate rap, but if the shoe fits, wear it. I become a freak of nature, all the kids stare at, who walk around bumping raw with the shit blaring, saying fuck school and dropping out like a miscarriage. I'm embarrassed, and I'm ashamed I played a part in this devilish game, making your common sense perish. But I ain't taking the full blame, cause most of you chumps running around here ain't never had strict parents. All of your brain cells rotting from weed. You feeling like if you ain't got it, life's not as complete. You having sex with every motherfucking body you see, with a past so dark that Satan to jump out of his seat. But still you out in these streets thinking you hot as can be, without the knowledge to lead, so you just follow the sheep, making sure your lame swag is all polished and clean, while your favorite rapper's like, yeah, he got it from me. You been brainwashed by a fake life that you used to living. When I say the word fun, what do you envision? Probably drinking and smoking out with your crew and chilling with clueless women you tryna bang, bumping New Edition. Is that all you think life really is? Well, if so, then you're a fucking idiot. I honestly feel like grabbing your head and hitting it. Matter of fact, you don't even deserve a brain. Give me it! Do you even have any goals aside from bagging these hoes and packing the ball? Well, let me guess, no. You're only in school because your parents make you go, and all you do is play beer pong and hang out with the bros. Yo, society's got you living for a whack cause. You're a fucking adult with no skills at all. You don't read any books or play ball. You don't draw. You literally do nothing at all. Still you fiend for the glamorous fruits you don't have, cause you idolize rappers that do, and all they say is I got money in a stack to the roof. And now you think that it's gonna magically just happen to you? How? Your lazy ass don't commit to labor. You pick something up, try it out, and put it down 2 minutes later. Then you complain about your life cause it ain't getting catered. Now whoever tries to call you on your bullshit's a hater. You wanna succeed, you have to try. Or one day you'll get older and regret it all cause you can't provide. Your friends are lowlifes, don't act surprised. Look, just cut the bad fruit off of the tree. Make the sacrifice. Girls, stop acting like you want a guy with traits like Romeo. Bitch, that's a fucking lie. You always talk about how every man's faking. You can't take it and you want something real. Shut up, tramp, save it. Twice a week you put on your makeup and damn bracelets and head to the club half naked with your ass shaking. Pulling the low-life nigga who claim he cash make it till you let him hit and find out he work at the gas station. One of them niggas got you pregnant and you can't raise it. But you caused it. Your actions made a fat statement. You want Romeo to act patient and stop fronting like he in the club, posted in the back waiting. It's the club where guys put on a new persona after they get loaded with a few Coronas. They always shouting and wild out with habits that very few condone them. Then they look for beautiful, brainless bitches like you to bone them. Then when they leave you, you cry and cry, talking about, oh my God, I can't find a guy. I've spent so many years and I've tried and tried. Why am I even on earth? I should die. You want Romeo, you're not worthy. You're cock thirsty. You're nasty and probably got herpes. Sometimes the secret to find is to stop searching. Try a new formula cause your last one's not working. The term real niggas publicly used, and I need to know what it means, cause I'm fucking confused. Are you one for always busting your tool with nothing to lose and something to prove? The homies up in your crew? Is it because you selling drugs to get loot and brag about how you done been shot and stabbed like it's fun to be you? But your life's a struggle, right? And you just hustling through. Nah, you hamster ass nigga, you just stuck in the loop. Man, why do black people gotta be the only ones who can't evolve? Cause you in the streets acting like a Neanderthal. It's clear you can't stand the law. You lost as an abandoned dog, and all you interested in is fighting, rapping, and basketball. I can't even fuck with you, cause if we out in public, you gon' get caught stealing some shit and get my ass in trouble too. You'll get old and be nothing. Living life in these streets, thugging and starting shit with anybody mean mugging. Look at you, a real nigga, thinking your life's cool. Girls used to turn me down for guys who were like you, till you grab their heart and shove a spearhead right through. Then they regret it because it wasn't the right move. Your real nigga talk seems bogus. A real nigga don't brag about being real as long as he knows it, and his future doesn't seem hopeless. A real nigga stays out of jail, handles shit and he keeps focused. To all you rappers whose soul is out in the wrong, you inspire the issue I wrote about in this song. You go to pile on the young who roam around in the slums. See, this is what happens when rap's overcrowded with bums. Hope the hour is long when I'm rolling out with your tongue. The man above is my guide, you know the power is strong. All you menace and freaks are only in it for cheese, and the mass control limit was breached. Fuck hip-hop. They only in it for cheese, and any eyewitness can see they purposely making the innocent weak. My existence on this planet's for you. I ain't only here to benefit me. Yo, we need to make a change while there's still time. It is hard, and sometimes I struggle trying to reveal mine. I can guide you if you feel blind. I just need you to be willing to journey into my ill mind.
Watching haters wonder why Gambino got the game. Half-tied thicky, all she wanna do is bang. Got her hair done, French braids, now she ASAP. Bino so insensitive, she asking why you say that. I'm chillin', real nigga feelin'. Rich kid asshole, paint me as a villain. Still spittin' that cash flow, DJ Khaled. I got penthouse on both coasts, PH balance. Real nigga, I rep those. Why though? Cause I said so. Get deep in that Pepto. I got 5 on it like Benfos. I got more tail than that Petco. You faker than some sweet and low. Yeah, you got some silverware, but really, are you eating though? Are you eating though? Nigga, are you eating though? Breakfast, lunch, and dinners for beginners. You ain't eating no. Never catching cases why they faces look so emo. Watch a hater hate me, wanna play me like a piano. My architect, no Japanese. Yo, girl, she Japanese. No hands like soccer teams. Young fuck boys like Socrates. You niggas ain't copping these. Niggas ain't looking like me. Nah, I ain't checking ID. But I bounce them with no problem. Tell them problem. I'm winning. Yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning. Yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning. Yeah, I'm winning. Rich kid asshole, paint me as a villain. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Better than you doing you. Fuck you, what you doing? Different color my passport, Instagram my stack load, hashtag my day wear, and your girl drank my daycare, and I'm born rich, life ain't fair. Silver spoon, cool ho. Ain't nobody sicker in my Fisker room ho. Ain't nobody. Fiskers don't make noise when they start up, just so you know. Top of the holy totem, rich forever, a million was not the quota. My father owned half the MoMA and did it with no diploma. Year off, got no rules, tripping off of them toadstools. More green than my Whole Foods, and I'm too fly. Jeff Goldblum got a glass house in the Palisades. That AKA white hood, OKKK. Furniture custom, you shop at IKEA. So Maserati, you whipping the Kia. Spending this money is long in the near. Live like a Coppola, me and Sophia. Waking up broke, man, wouldn't want to be a friends with the dope man, help a nigga real. Bring a girlfriend, man, trouble when I see her. I'm on a pier. Oh, I got my cool on. Tell them, man. I'm winning, so they had to dump the Gatorade. Now I don't give a fuck about my family name.
Wow.
Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Better than you doing you. You fuck it, what you gonna do?
I watch them all pass by, moon and stars. Let me hold in my arms forevermore. It's cold nights, the park is ours. Standing by the side, let you